Did they hear anything what I was saying? No. No, right?
I guess not.
All right, hold on. Count us down. 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, morning wake and bake edition. You know what I mean? I just went through this, but it wasn't up to par. We tried to be earlier, actually 4 minutes late, but you know I'm up. Feels good. We're only 4 minutes late and not 8 or 10. Unlike the fucking number of fucking phone calls I got this morning. Some fucking piece of shit. I'm pretty sure this is only I have fleas activity behavior. You know how you can tell silver teeth activity behavior?
Yup.
Yeah, you can tell fucking dreadlock flea behavior. I got a fucking about 9 to 10 phone calls. This morning, spam calls, 1-800 numbers, back to back, to the point where when I clicked ignore, fool, they called again, like within seconds. So I'm like, oh, somebody's playing that spam game with me. All I'm saying is that I don't need to pay for a spam service. I just need to put that phone number in the chat room and let the good people of the fucking chat room do what it does.
You gotta make sure it was him though, dog.
I know, man. How can I make sure it was him?
That's the good thing about a good prank.
But see, here's the thing, bro. Like the good thing,
it's not really a prank, but it's annoying.
The good thing about a good prank is that you can also destroy everything else until you find out the truth. You know, everybody can pay till you find out the truth.
Yeah. Violence first, questions later.
Yeah, because you're fucking an Edgar, fool. That's Edgar activities right there. That's
It's more
silver
of a
tooth
psychopath?
activities. That's silver tooth activities, bro. No, that's not.
You know
That's
what?
how you end up in jail when you act before you find out.
Hey, fool. Somebody showed me some shit about like, what is it? The ways to tell if you're a psychopath.
How many of those do you have?
Fool, honestly, dog.
I think we're sociopaths.
Like that shit fucking, what is it, sociopath test? Like it says, it's fucked up, fool. Like, and I felt attacked, fool. It said common signs of psychopathy. Number 1, socially irresponsible behavior.
Number 1. Instantly dropping people's numbers on the super chat.
How much responsible shit do I do here?
All of them, dude, and then everyone's scared to do it back because you always go higher.
That's the whole point.
You're like those prank those prank channels. It's always one level ahead till someone gets fucking.
Number 2, disregarding or violating the rights of others. What did I do to Cairo?
Call him Kyra
every day.
Kyra.
I fucking take his food. I fucking take his weed. All his stuff. That's number 2. Number 3, inability to distinguish between right and wrong. I mean, I kind of know what's right and wrong, but sometimes I pretend I don't.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's number 3, bro. And those are 3 out of 3. Number 4, showing difficulty with showing remorse or empathy.
Yeah, like
I only feel empathy when I see a dog, fool, or a cat.
Yeah, like you didn't feel bad when Cairo's mom told you, please forgive my son. You said, fuck that fool. And you didn't say fuck his mom, but you said, fuck that fool.
Yeah.
And his birthday. And I was like, fool, his mom just told you to let it go. You're like, I don't give a fuck.
She's not my mom.
Exactly. You see the fucking answer to that, bro? I was like, bro, I even called you. I was like, bro, his mom.
You did call me, bro.
Yeah, I was like, his mom came in, bro. Just forgive him. Go hang out with the Pokemon
I guess maybe
cards
that's why we still keep fucking Cairo that bad, because I don't have no signs of seeing how bad it is until like one day he's like, I can't take this no more. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're the person that creates school shooters.
We mold them.
You're like those kids that do school shooting. There was a fucking E-zone in the class.
And
every day calling
and you know what the
Qaeda.
fucked up thing is? Probably that fool didn't show up that day, huh? Like that fool stayed home. He was like, we go to no stick. We go home. He watches this shit go down. He's like, see, smart. I didn't show up to school. Like, not even worried about what happened, but the E-zone over there and those school shootings would be like, see, I'm smart. I didn't go to school today. Fuck that.
I know. I think Chris Rock's the one that said that story. But it was cool back then when they had, like, the special building and the special bus. That way those people that killed people only killed the crazy people.
Yeah, right?
Keep them away from general population, dog. You can't.
You gotta choose the bungalow. It says number 5, bro. Now, I'm very specific with when and where I lie, but I do lie a lot. It says number 5, tendency to lie, bro.
Wait up. To me too, there's levels of lying. To me, a white lie is okay.
I don't ever entertain a lie that's gonna fucking have like some drastic effects, homie. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be like, hey, fool, like if you find out this was a lie in a year, se va a matar, Cairo. You know what I mean? Like or something like that. You know, like like it's just little shit. It's like.
But what do you think about like white lies?
What's white lies?
White lies is like I drank 5 beers, but I drank 4.
Still a fucking lie.
Like little white lies that you tell your girl,
Just boosting your
just
ego.
like shit to, or just shit to make.
You're boosting your ego. That's all it is, bro.
Yeah, little white lies. You're not lying.
This
Like,
is white lies are you doing this to your invisible dick, bro. That's all you're doing, bro. As you're telling the lie, you're just fucking going
like when I
this.
tell you I already left, like when I tell you I already left the house, haven't left the house. White lies. Like it's
Sometimes,
not.
sometimes those get under my skin, bro.
I know. That's why. It's,
Like especially when I'm like, man, this motherfucker forgot the equipment. Especially
or like today when I was
I
like,
got it, fool. I got it. It's in
or
the
like
trunk.
today when I was like, open the gate, and I was like, never mind, I'm gonna go with blunts.
Yeah, well, that wasn't really a lie. You were there.
Yeah, but
And number 6. Well, I don't know. I think I do this one. Well, I do half of this one. I don't really see myself as manipulating others. It says manipulating and hurting others. Hurting for sure.
yeah.
It's a narcissist.
Yeah, hurting for sure. Like I've hurt Cairo's feelings a lot of times. I think I made him cry a couple times.
Talking about like people pranking each other. My dad to this day, she still does this, especially with people paisa that don't have like Instagram and Facebook. This happened a while, like 3-4 years ago. I remember my dad used to do this. Randomly le llamaba a alguien, right? And he'd pick up, hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, bien. And he's like, and they'll go through a conversation. Then eventually some person would be like, hey, ¿y cómo está Luis? ¿No te enteraste? ¿Se murió? Luis se murió? Sí, se murió. No te dijeron, ya pasó. He'll start a story, bro. And then this guy will tell the whole family. And then the guy will get a phone call, be like, ¿que te moriste?
Your dad fucking
That's
made...
yep, to this day, if you call him asking for someone and you can play it off, se murió.
Damn.
And then, in Mexico, that was before Instagram, so you told everybody. Everyone thinks you were dead for a couple weeks, so someone's like, no, que no está muerto. Because someone eventually will call the mom and be like, hey, me enteré que se murió fulano de tal.
Ay, disculpe, señora, se murió su
Yeah,
hijo.
and the other person's like, what the fuck you talking about?
On the WhatsApp.
Yeah, my dad's gonna call like, hijo de tu puta madre, estoy diciendo a todos que se murió Luis y no sé qué tanto y me está rayando la madre. I'm like, bro, that's fucked up. That's a crazy little fucking prank.
That is pretty fucked up, dog.
Telling someone died?
That is pretty fucked up, man. I mean, you think we could ever make a R.I.P. Cairo? Nah, he
Instagram kills that shit.
yeah,
Facebook kills
he
that
would
shit
go
real
live.
quick.
He's like, what's up, y'all? I'm still here annoying y'all.
Yeah.
I still fake love y'all. Yeah, that's fake love right there, dog. It's picky. There's a lot of food. There's a lot of fools out there that have been blacklisted from the room. Yeah, like the Green Thumb room because this fool's fucking blacklisted them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, did you see the news story recently, dog? And I know you had something to say about this shit.
What news story?
The Jeff Bezos fucking story with that bitch that he's with, that Lauren Sanchez, and how she like. Yeah, like she met Leonardo DiCaprio with Jeff Bezos. Mind you, Jeff Bezos is worth $60 million,
yeah.
60 billion. I'm sorry, 60 billion or whatever. And fucking his girl is all like, you could like, bro. Run that fucking tape, Ray. It's this bitch called Lauren Sanchez. I used to think she was fine when she used to do the news, but right now she looks all botched up, bro. She looks like all like just.
You gotta do that in Hollywood. I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah, but it's just like, bitch, like I gotta look at that.
I mean, I don't know.
That stressed out whoopee cushion of a face.
I mean, you already know, bro. There's only so much money you can have where it's like, you already bought me a Lambo. Do I need 2? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's so much money. Like, once you're rich, like, you're pretty much rich. Like, why do you need 5 cars?
Yeah.
Like,
Because I fucking
Leonardo,
know.
yeah, but Leonardo DiCaprio's rich enough to give her whatever she wants. Jeff Bezos, what? He gonna give her what?
Look, here's a clip. That's his lady. And look at how she looks at him, dog. Like she's like, just let me suck your dick.
He's got hair and doesn't look like fucking Alien versus Predator, dog. Look at that gorgeous hair, bro. And he's Leonardo, and he's
I don't. First of all,
you're looking at the
hair. Think it's the hair, stupid.
Looking at the hair.
It's the fact that the man has fucking made so many fucking films that have touched people, beyond fucking just the movie screen.
They're just movies. He's just an actor. He's not touching anybody. He's not saving worlds. He's
How
not
many
saving
bitches
worlds.
did you know that
I'm
didn't
saying-
fly the Titanic?
He's a humanitarian.
I'm honestly, be honest with you. I think, and people are gonna hate me for this, but
Oh, here we go, dude.
X.
Fuck you.
X.
no, Jeff Bezos has probably done more for the world than fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
X.
Making Titanic ain't that.
Fuck you,
Making
dog.
Titanic ain't that great, bro. He's giving what?
X. He's a humanitarian, a philanthropist.
Yeah, bro.
He
What
may
the fuck
not
is
be
Jeff
as
Bezos?
rich.
He lets people die in his fucking warehouse so we
yeah,
can get our Amazon
that's what I said.
Hot Wheels?
I don't agree with Jeff Bezos, but making movies ain't like you're over here acting like Leonardo DiCaprio
They
saving.
fucking impact people, bro.
Impact people's in the how, as in like what?
There's people that watch movies like The Pursuit of
yeah,
Happiness.
you know
does
what
not
they
have
did?
them. It'll fucking change their life.
Yeah, but okay, Titanic. What did it do?
You're pretty
It
much
made people
saying-
scared of the ocean. Look at you. That may be a reason you
That
don't.
wasn't why I'm scared of the ocean. I never liked the ocean to begin with. There was no fucking sharks in that movie.
I don't think he's.
That movie
changing
fucking
lives.
taught me this. Like, you baby fucking better value your life. You know?
I don't think he's changing
X,
lives though. I'm not saying Amazon's a great company and they're a piece of shits, but I'm not like for you guys to be like he's inspiring people. He's making movies. Good for
X,
him. Making money. Good.
You're pretty much saying that what we're doing right now ain't worth shit.
Yeah, bro. How many people? I'm pretty sure
So
these
what the
people don't
fuck are
DM
we
you.
doing here right
the people
now?
that almost want to commit suicide
Good, we're
never will DM
entertainers.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Fucking the first thing you'll write back was pussy. I'm glad you didn't do it.
We're entertainers. This fool's giving people jobs. A lot of jobs.
So you're
like,
saying
you know how many
like-
people work for Amazon? As much as shady it is, and they should get a union and they don't get treated well. Well, but I mean,
That's like saying like, hey, fool, at least slaves have something to do.
okay, no,
Yeah,
you
come
can't
on,
compare
fool,
that.
like-
You can't compare.
That's like you saying
you can't
the same
compare
shit,
working
bro.
at Amazon when you decide to work there. And you don't rather not work somewhere else or have a job. You can't even compare that to slavery. I mean,
X.
compare that. I mean,
Mind you
yes,
this.
it's the closest thing to slavery now. I agree with that, but it's not slavery.
I would have for sure
What?
like had this argument if this was fucking Elon Musk who offered to pay for the fucking end of world hunger. But Jeff Bezos, if anything, has stayed silent during a lot of this fucking time. Not that everybody has a right to tell this motherfucker what to do with his hard-earned money.
No, he
but
shouldn't be going
at
into
the sa-
space. He shouldn't be going to space. He should be donating
All right,
that money.
let's
Donating that money.
Let's
I agree
not go
with
into
that.
the space debate. But
Yeah.
No, I'm not arguing with that. I'm just saying instead
That
of going to
has nothing
space,
to do
he
with his
should.
wife looking at him like that.
I'm just saying instead of going to space, he
Yeah,
could
his
have done.
girlfriend.
Instead of going to space, he could have done what Elon Musk wanted to do and donated it to end world hunger.
But he
See,
didn't.
I know, but he did it. I'm not saying he's better, but we can't sit here and say Leonardo
Leonardo,
DiCaprio's
ask the chat room.
changing lives. That
Ask
he's
the fucking
changing
chat room.
lives. Pretty sure no one saw Titanic. They're like, you know what? No me voy a matar. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep going to work.
Maybe not that one. Maybe they saw
Which
fucking.
one? Explain to me which one Leonardo DiCaprio movie made that inspired people.
What's eating Gilbert Grape?
I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
I don't know about that.
If
one.
Ray don't even know about
I
that
don't know about
movie,
that
I don't
one.
even know why it's getting brought up. He's a film major, and I don't.
Low key, it's really not that hard for an actor to play somebody who is mentally challenged.
Catch me if you
Straight
can.
What? That's actually inhumane. They could have got a mentally challenged person and could have played that part.
That's possible, but that even
Oh,
that's
before
even
we
hard.
were woke.
No,
but we
X,
catch everybody that was woke before. Y los regañamos. Cancel culture only we decide when and who,
Hey,
right?
You leave
Now,
Leo
Leanne,
alone, bro. Leo fucking earned every fucking bit of his career
To
that
this
he
day,
has.
I hope homegirl.
this fucking
I
day.
hope homegirl right now is hitting up Leonardo DiCaprio and sucking
You don't
his
need her,
dick.
bro. We went through his roster yesterday. That man has had the creme of all women. That's why his body language was like, bitch, so just stop. I don't need your old ass stretched out face with this fucking burnt looking ass fool. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't fucking need that shit, bro. I just can't hate that you try to fucking discredit this motherfucker knowing he's
He's just
impacting
an
people.
actor. You're acting
he
like.
had Giselle before Brady, dog.
Oh, okay, that's fine. No, I'm not
But-
saying
but-
he's had the best. I'm not agreeing with that. I just said I hope he still gets his dick sucked. Like
But
I'm not on no one's side. I don't like Jeff Bezos, but I just don't want to say that Leonardo DiCaprio's changing lives. Like, bro, he changes lives.
Let's look at it like
he just
this.
makes movies and makes a lot of money, and they're great movies. Good for him, but he's not. Gary V might be doing more than fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Let's look at it like this.
Yeah, listen to Ray.
All right, Joey Diaz, you know how many times he's mentioned in his podcast how like people kind of come up to him or send them messages on how much like his podcast like enlightens them, actually like gives them like.
And that's not his goal, number one. Mind you that. Like, he's just doing it. He's just being Joey Diaz.
Yeah, but you can relate to him being a crackhead
Yeah,
and
bro,
not
but-
a cokehead and not being a cokehead now.
But still, like he's without even trying, he's doing a service to the people. Some people wake up and want to listen to him, then like shoot a rail or whatever. I don't know, man.
I mean, shout out to anybody that's watching Leonardo
Basketball
DiCaprio on
Diaries?
replay.
And how many heroin addicts fucking saw Basketball Diaries and was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking stop fucking doing heroin because I'm going down this route. You know how many white kids in the suburb probably
You're
related
picking,
to
like,
that?
inspirational movies like what's that bitch that
The
steals
Wolf
the
of
chicken?
Wall Street?
What's
You didn't
that-
want to fucking make $1 million so you could do that
that's
much
not
coke?
a good. That's not a good analogy, bro. You're not helping your cause when you threw Wolf of Wall Street out
It
there.
was
dog.
still great acting,
it
bro.
inspired me and you to do a lot of blow and put it on girls' assholes.
I never did that.
You've never done that? You
No.
never boofed it? Me neither.
Nah, me either.
I've never boofed it on no bitch. So it's been kind of a goal, but I don't want to talk
No,
about it.
bro, this shit comes out of there, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then I'm gonna put that shit in my nose? Like, nah.
Well, that's what he
Would you
inspired you
rather
to do.
sniff
You talked
shit
about
than fentanyl?
Huh?
Would you rather sniff shit than fentanyl?
It might be the thing that stops you from dying.
Here we go with the potential spam calls.
What is it? Put it on speaker. ¿Quién te llamó?
Nah, it's some fucking what is it? Some fucking stupid ass spam caller, bro. I don't even fucking know who the fuck it is, bro. But I'm pretty sure it's Kaida that has fucking put my
Are you
number.
the only one who calls him that?
Huh? Nah, everybody else calls him that.
Yeah.
Not as much as me though.
Yeah. You say it like Finna.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, you say it a lot. Ray, does he not say that at least 50 times a day?
Finna?
Huh?
Finna?
No. Kaira.
Oh, dude, that shit makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, Kaida.
Yeah, and like Kayla said 50 times in the morning.
Let's check this out. 10 reasons why we love Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, bro.
Number 1, his
Take
eyes.
notes, bro.
Those beautiful eyes.
Oh my God.
Well, I
Number
don't
2, he made us fall in love with the character of Jack Dawson from the film Titanic. 3, can anyone else pull off the side swept slick back hairstyle? I don't think we can.
You can't do that, bro. That part is gray on yours.
What
bro.
did I was the one talking about how great his hair was in the beginning. I was like, bro, that fool's hair is on point.
Number 4, he was such a cute child star. He started a career in TV when he was just 5. Number 5, he just gets hotter and better with
Oh my
time.
God. This
He is
sounds like
39
Ezone wrote this. Can you figure out who wrote this? It might have been Ezone because Ezone's
Caitlin
really
actually
stuck
wrote
on
this?
this phone.
You wrote it.
Yeah, Caitlin actually wrote this. Mind you, this the intern.
Number 7, Leo is all about taking care of the environment and animals. In November 2010.
Thank you,
donated-
Kaylin, on his private plane that he flies around in everywhere.
But he still did it, Doc.
Yeah, bro.
He did it.
How many fucking animals Jeff Bezos? He said he's killed animals, if anything. Taking all those habitats, making those Amazon boxes, tape, fucking air pollution.
Oh.
Fuck you, Xavier.
How much you like Amazon Prime? How often do you
I
order
actually
shit?
use fucking eBay, bitch, to avoid using Amazon. I only use Amazon when I forget to order some shit late,
Why?
like my
Because
stupid
it's so
costume.
fucking great, huh? Because he
'Cause
fucking
it's quick.
comes in
But
quick.
that can't be good for the environment.
You still do it.
Whenever I need something really quick.
Fuck
XG,
the environment when I need something really, really quick.
have you heard of the fucked up conditions on the Amazon workout?
Oh yeah, well they have these fools peeing and fucking. They have these fools peeing in the vans.
So
No, trust me, I know. I'm not saying he's a great person. I'm just saying we can't sit there and say Leonardo DiCaprio's
He's way better than
inspiring
Jeff
lives.
Bezos, bro.
we
He's
got better
than Jeff
conditions
Bezos.
here, dog.
You act like
building.
Jeff Bezos is like Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban at least is admirable of a fucking person that's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do inspirational shit. What the fuck does Jeff Bezos
wait
do,
up.
bro? Besides fucking date this fucking ugly ass whoopee cushion bitch that wanna suck Leonardo DiCaprio's dick and fucking is out there
And I
talking
hope
shit
she
about his
does.
own
And
wife.
I hope she sucks his dick while she's still with him. I don't care. I hope he gets cheated on. I don't care. I'm just arguing the part where I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio's changing lives.
You identify with the piece of shit that Jeff Bezos is because you would do something like he did the next day. Yo, Leo, I want to talk to you. Come talk to me on this clip.
What up? He talked to him?
He tweeted a clip of him standing at a cliff that said Deadly Falls. He's like, Leo, he tagged him, was like, I want to talk to you. Like,
what?
yeah.
Nah, fool, I let that
You
shit
would
go,
fucking
bro.
do shut the
Fool.
fuck up, bro. You would
Hell
fucking
no,
do that.
bro. When you got that much money, you got all the bitches in the world, bro. Que se vaya, que siga la que
Xavier's
siga.
post would be like,
Go, y que vaya la que siga, bro. When you got that much money, why are you worried about anything, bro? You can have any little thought.
Xavier would fucking be in there be like, let's find out if the world is really flat at Leo. Fucking Xavier would be right there.
If I was that rich, I'm no one's second option, and I ain't even rich, bro. If I was rich, I ain't. If I've been to the moon.
I don't know. We didn't see his plane take off. I like Elon's plane.
Oh, now, okay. When I say we haven't been to the moon, no me quieres creer, but when you say it, it's like, well, we never saw it.
I can fucking go stand outside of fucking right there by the airport and be like, look, fool, that shit went up to the sky. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how you can't believe that, Xavier. The shit disappears into the sky. Where else does it fucking go? Is it not supposed to hit some shit? If
It's a firmament. But we gotta have fucking. You can't ask me this question with. Why don't you get this hard and go come at me when
because
Steph
you're
Tone's
talking
here?
about Jeff Bezos right now, bro.
When Steph Tone's here, I want to hear you.
I'm just saying.
gonna hear it
where
tonight.
the fuck is the fuck? Like, that shit's supposed to hit a fucking barrier, bro. Like, if my lizard tries climbing out of the cage, there's a fucking ceiling it hits, and it's like, hey, I can't go higher than this. I just don't get if the shit's blasting off into space, Xavier. Why
Well, you can go in. Well, what's considered space? The thing is, they haven't gone to the moon.
Oh my god.
When did we go to the moon? When's the last time we went to the moon?
It's been a while.
Okay, why don't we go back? These fools make it into space. Yes, they go high into the air.
The same reason fucking
But there's
cholos
this
don't
thing
go to
called
certain neighborhoods.
there's this
We're
thing
not
called
allowed to.
there's this thing
Or they're
called
not allowed
the Allen the Van Brillen Allen. I don't even know what it's called, but there's this belt supposedly around the Earth that you can't get past, and that's why all the film got destroyed. You know, sé que tanto. If you look this up on NASA, it says you can't get past the Allen.
Here's what I found out from Lunchbox SD.
Did you find out?
Look up Amazon and Wayfair. Bezos is involved in human trafficking.
Oh yeah, you guys remember that part? There's fucking on Amazon and Wayfair. There's
Leo's
things going.
name is not on the fucking Epstein Island shit. You know why? Because he gets hot bitches as it is, bro. You know what I mean? That's how great that fool is, dog. He don't need to be molesting nobody. Jeff Bezos, sex trafficker.
I don't think Jeff Bezos was on those on the flight logs.
Honestly, the flight logs. They just said he's accused him of being
No.
sex trafficker.
That's a whole different accuse. That's a whole different.
get a
That's a
picture in
whole
a
thing.
box?
That's a whole different thing. But you're over here saying he was on the flight logs. He wasn't on the flight logs.
I'm just saying. I said Leo was not.
Oh yeah,
I don't know shit.
okay.
I know it was not. There's two people I was happy to see that they were not on the flight logs. It was Leonardo DiCaprio and Adam Sandler.
hey,
couldn't you
I
say-
fucking was so happy they were not.
Couldn't you say Jeff Bezos is that rich that he can pay off people to not have his name on those logs?
I mean, he might have paid people off to kill fucking Epstein.
There you
Someone
go.
killed him.
So we don't even.
I mean,
know
it's
for
a
sure.
big
Why are you
baller.
trying so hard to make the connection right there, bro? That is completely irrelevant.
I'm not. No, he's asking me. Does he have the money to do it?
Please.
I mean, if anyone has money to do it, it would be Jeff Bezos. And if Jeff Epstein
can
got
buy the
killed,
island if you
everyone
wanted
knows
to.
he got killed. Who did it?
Jeff
paid for
Bezos
it?
should just fucking be living it up like fucking Dan Bilzerian, get all that out of him instead
I'm
of trying to
saying.
fucking wipe down one of these rundown fucking.
That's what I'm saying,
what
bro.
is it, newscaster hoes.
What-
I swear, pull up a picture of Lauren
Fool,
Sanchez, bro.
You're
It's botched up, bro.
You get divorced, bro, and that's what should be your first thing is hit up Jeff Bezos, hit up Dan Bilzerian. Be like, how do I do it?
Who would you hit up first if you had the option? I'm gonna hit up Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates.
Not Bill Gates. He's a creep. He was on the flight logs, and he's been on that island.
Isn't he the only fool that's like right there up there with him?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, but which one are you?
Oh, Elon Musk.
No, he's
Elon Musk is up
he's
there with
third
these
place.
motherfuckers. I think he's
he's third place though. I'm talking about it's a competition between this fool and Bill Gates.
I'm going with Jeff Bezos. Fool. Bill Gates wears sweaters all year round. Creepy. Sam says this. Fool. People that wear sweaters year round. Look, keep an eye out for those motherfuckers. They're pedos, dude. Well, you're not hot. You're a lizard person.
Dude, Pedro wears sweaters in the summer. He's not a pedophile.
Look out.
Or a lizard person.
Keep an eye on him, bro. Who's wearing sweaters in the summer,
an
bro?
eye on him,
Oh my God!
Figure out what he's doing, bro. Fool,
He's
Bill
just
Gates.
He's just.
That's the more reason not to wear a sweater. You're fat. Don't wear a sweater. It's hot.
Bro, it's like he could just also be fat and just like I want to fucking just feel comfortable in my own skin.
It's hot.
People don't have to be fucking. There's AC here, bro. That makes
don't
no
know.
fucking sense, bro.
Sam Tripoli said it, and he
So you're
told
saying
me.
Mr. Rogers is a fucking pedo or a fucking lizard person?
Look out for that fool wearing fucking
First of all, he's
How can we
dead.
look him out? Yeah, he's
neck
dead.
sweaters. Huh?
He's dead.
His
He
mom
was-
knitted those sweaters, fool.
He fucking.
real?
Yeah, that's real.
For real?
It's in the Smithsonian.
That's pretty fucking hard.
He what?
He's wearing his mom's sweaters.
His
Yeah.
mom like knitted.
Yeah, his mom's.
every one
Yeah,
of those
that's hard.
sweaters.
That's
She
pretty.
was, he did that so he can include her in the budget of that show, and that was waited for him to take care of his mom. If you look at his documentary, it tells you all that shit.
Damn.
That fool was a cool ass motherfucker.
That-
I can't
yeah.
see him molesting any kids like that.
But
Take
who
it back.
cares, right? Because he's an entertainer, right?
Yeah.
Not
See,
a
fuck you,
fucking
Xavier.
Rich ass
What?
person.
He made a fucking episode 2 talk about entertainers don't really mean shit, bro. People can fucking impact people in way different ways. Like, what's that story about?
What happened when Kobe died? Everybody was on his feet.
Even George was all like,
Okay,
oh,
wait up.
wait.
Well, okay.
Is it a Kobe?
Should Travis Scott get blamed for this shit?
should get crucified, dog.
Yes.
Because he has a history.
What happened
of
to the
fucking-
show goes on? No, yeah, he does have a history for that. But as an artist, the show goes on, and doesn't he pay people to do security? I'm not saying that he should not, like...
Security warned him about the possibility of this happening and all this shit, and they had a certain.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to sound like an asshole,
You sound
but
just
he's
like
a
Cairo.
he's a rapper that doesn't know shit about how many people should be in a building, logistics. He pays someone.
It's common sense, Xavier.
No, not common sense.
Yes, it is. For the slaves on the slave
No,
ship knew
that's-
they shouldn't be
and
all
even
packed up in there.
And even if it's common sense, I pay my manager. I'm not saying he's not going to take that out. Like, Nike should drop him. Nike's going to drop him. I'm not saying, but it's not his fault, huh? Fortnite dropped him. See, I'm not saying he shouldn't get dropped, but I personally don't think you can blame him. It's like
The reason people are holding him accountable is because over the history, there's been many fucking artists on a way bigger scale that have fucking, even stupid assholes like Lil Pump, with all real respect, fucking stopped in the middle
yes.
of a fucking show, said,
all
hey,
due
hold on, so
respect.
that fool has
That's not-
epilepsy,
yeah, but that's-
waited till the fool came back and fucking started the show back again, and this fool makes songs called fucking Drug Addicts, and my whole fucking crew is full of junkies and shit, but this motherfucker, after being at the top of the fucking thing, he couldn't look down and see that there's people screaming, there's people being carried around, and not like fucking being carried and paraded around. These fools are lifeless, and it's like paramedics. You could have at least stopped this shit, bro.
No,
like,
I agree, but I've been at raves too where I've seen people passed out. So it's one of those things like, how do you know they're passed out and dead?
but
how
there's
do you
not
know
one
that's
artist
very close.
there's nobody controlling that crowd
I
like
know,
that.
but it's very close from passed out and dead. If someone told them someone died, like if someone went up there and be like, hey, someone died, instantly, show's over, ya se acabó.
You know what
I don't
the
know if you ever
difference
got
is?
told that.
If you got 10 people or fucking 100 people saying he's dead, maybe there's a good chance he's dead if that's
No,
coming
I
from
mean,
the crowd.
but you can't say you can hear that.
Yes.
You've never been at a 50,000 person crowd where they're all. That's the problem. At Coachella, people are like, oh, at Coachella, there's all these events, but Coachella has so many artists at the same time where you're not all at one place, and they do it on purpose. Like they'll put YG with G-Eazy. Because they know that you're gonna make the hip hop pick, and that's when we're like, well, fuck, who are we gonna go? They do it on purpose so no one's at one spot. For this show, Travis Scott was the main.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
That makes
It separate. Right? Does it not separate the artist? Like when you go to a music festival and you put different people in different venues, that separates the people from all being at one place. The Travis Scott was literally, he was the main event. There's no other main events.
It's like who would I rather see right now? Kanye West or Rihanna?
That helps. See, they do that at Coachella because it makes people
And
pick.
that's a hard choice.
That's a hard choice for some people. You got your
As much as I
girlfriend.
don't
You got
like
your
them
girlfriend.
both.
Yeah, you got your girlfriend where it's like, I want to watch Rihanna. And I'm like, bitch, I'm Kanye West all the way. I've been there
Bro,
where you have to fight. That's what
I've
happens.
also been to an event where they had the headliner in one fucking stage, which was Los Tigres del Norte, and was over 300,000 fucking people in the same area, in the same direction. Nobody's asking them to do crazy. If all these people
that's
wanted to go ahead and fucking push anybody down, it could have all happened. I'm just saying, you're saying 50,000. I've been in this place where there's 300,000 with a headliner that's way bigger than fucking Travis Scott. And if anything would have happened, shit would have been taken care of. This was just irresponsible, bro.
no. How many fights happen at hip hop concerts and people get escorted out, people get hurt, and do you stop the show for that? Yeah, maybe you should have. I mean, you could, and you do hear him at one point, and they haven't shown this
There's
video.
a big difference between a fight and somebody dying or somebody injecting you with
How
fucking
do you
poison.
know? As an artist, you're performing, fool. You're not asking everybody, hey, did you get injected? Hey, did she get injected or are they lying? You're performing, fool. You got money in the pocket.
Does a fight include fucking hundreds of people, or does it include the group of people that are angry?
I don't know. We weren't even there, but it's one of those things where, like, I don't think, like, I'm not gonna lie. It's like blaming. It's like blaming. What does B do every day? He comes here, he podcasts, he does this. He doesn't worry about logistics, about how many people can fit into the Honda Center. That's not his fucking problem. That's what he pays someone to do, which I'm pretty sure Travis Scott paid someone to do. He's not gonna get canceled. If anything, people want to go to the show. People are gonna want to go to the show because they're like, if
asked
people
B
are acting
about
like
the
this,
situation, and him in his 25 years of experience in the music industry, he said totally could have been avoided if Homeboy would have just fucking paid attention to what was going on. He had the opportunity. That's fucking plain and simple. It's fucking done way bigger shows than Travis Scott.
Yeah, I'm not saying he
way
has
back
that.
in the day and all that shit. Come on, dog.
Yeah, I'm not saying he hasn't. I'm not, but I don't think you can blame one person because that's why you pay people to do it. Security. Someone's gonna get
there's
sued.
gonna be a group of people going down, but at the end of the day,
Travis Scott already did what he had to do. He's paying all the funeral expenses. He's doing all that.
And everybody's getting what? A Travis Scott meal?
He refunded everybody's ticket. What more do you want him to do?
Homie, somebody's got to get paid for the
sell everything he has and go live on the streets?
Nah, those people are going to get some kind of reparations,
Yeah,
though.
by the insurance company that this place, he insured. These people aren't stupid, bro. These places are insured. He's not going to get canceled. And us talking about it, trust me, what is his age limit on his crowd? It's between 16 and 25. All those kids think this isn't going to happen to me.
It's all ages, boo.
No. But his crowd is between 16 and 25. Those kids believe in that wouldn't happen to me. I'm built different. Next Travis Scott show, tell me that shit ain't gonna sell out. Unreal. People are gonna be like, bro, it was lit. Like you keep saying it's lit. I want to go. I'm gonna kick it in the back though.
The perfect person to ask about all this shit is Grego.
Yeah, he is head of security.
He's head of security at Fox.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
knows a thing or two about shit. Like,
if someone told him to stop the show and he didn't
especially
stop
NFL
it,
games. He does the NFL games. So imagine that. That's crowds. That's big crowds. NFL games.
yeah.
Yeah, man. All I'm saying, bro, and I think you're wrong about 16 and up, bro. When you have a concert at Fortnite, any fucking little dumbass
First of
kid
all-
could fucking be exposed to your fucking
First
music.
of
All
all-
ages for a Travis
First of
Scott
all,
concert?
no show should be under all ages. What are you talking about? And if so, your parents should be there. Like your dad should be like, hey,
Yeah.
at Coachella, you're allowed to go, but your dad, like their dad's there. I've seen that's different. But que entre cualquier pendejo, that to me isn't cool either because these kids get money quick, bro. There's a lot of little hustler kids that buy shoes, flip them, and they'll get $1,000 pretty quick. There's some grander ass kids, so $250 to them ain't nothing to go to a Travis Scott show. They shouldn't be there. It should be 18 and over, especially if you're selling liquor. Especially if you're selling liquor, 18 and over. Plain and simple. So that's big problem number one. Why was there a 10-year-old there? I'm not agreeing with none of this. It's horrible. All I'm saying is like, dude, the show goes on. When you're an artist, what does everyone tell you? No matter what, keep performing. That's rule number one.
Some
That's
will
rule
stop,
number
though.
one. The show goes
Some will
on.
stop. Some
You're
will stop.
You're up on.
Some should stop. You should stop.
You're up on fucking stage, bro. You're up on fucking stage. Somebody performs, and then somebody leaks out just randomly. Fucking falls down. Fucking they start bleeding out blood on the floor. You just gonna keep on going, telling your fucking jokes? Yes or
We
no?
don't know if
Yes
he saw
or
blood
no?
or no. We don't know if he saw blood.
You're
You
in
can't
the stage.
say.
You're in the
Whoa,
stage. You know what
can't
it's like to be on the stage,
Sometimes
bro.
when I'm on stage, the lights are in my face. I
but
can't see the
fucking
person
tables
right
could
there.
be right there. If Ray falls down right there and I'm on fucking
Look,
stage right here and he falls,
If
I'm
my
not
man,
gonna keep telling
he's got
jokes.
an earpiece. He's got an earpiece. The second he heard someone died, that's when the show stopped. If no one told him that, then that's management's problem. That's the venue's problem. He's got an earpiece, and the second he hears someone died, ya se acabó. I'm sorry, guys. There's a
It's
fatality.
yes or no,
We got to
Xavier.
end the show.
It's yes or no. You keeping
What
somebody
do I-
drops.
You can't see. If I saw this, yes, but you can't say he saw it. Were you his
yes
eyes?
or no, bro? I explained to you the
Yes,
situation.
yes.
You're
I
gonna
would
keep
stop
going.
the show. No, I would stop the show. But if
Okay,
I saw
then-
blood, but if
then
I saw
your
blood and a
argument
lot of
doesn't
blood,
win, bro. Your argument doesn't
you can't say
fucking
he
win
saw
at that.
anything. And when they were pushing that person that was going over there, you don't know if he's dead. He could be passed out or dead. It's hot there. People drink. People do drugs. To him, it's like, oh, full passed out on my show. It's happened before. It has happened before. It happens at every fucking music festival. Every rave, people pass out of dehydration, Molly, coke. They don't always die, but they pass out. And as an artist, what, you're just gonna stop the show because someone passed out? It's 50,000 people that paid $200, and you want there to be an astral world here again. You want these people to come back. If you stop the show because someone passed out because you thought they were dead, this isn't Travis Scott. His shows are supposed to be lit. And I agree. It's not cool. And it's always romantic till shit goes down. It's always cool till someone dies. It was cool back then. Like, dude, he used to tell people to rush the gates. Now, guarantee he's never going to say that. It's romantic till shit goes down. I'm not saying I agree, but it's not.
Some people get banned off Twitter and fucking told that's an act of terrorism when he tells
I mean, they
somebody
did
to
it with
rush the
Trump.
gate.
They
That's
did
what
it
I'm
with
saying.
Trump. They did it with Trump. Incitement. He said he incited people to go to the rally. Did he? He literally did exactly what Travis Scott kind of did. He was like, well, van a ir. If you guys are going to rush, you guys can rush. I'm here. I'm giving you guys a place to do it. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be at the Capitol, or I'm going to be here. It's the same thing.
XG, I got a question for
What's up?
you. All right. Let's just say a rocket ship's being made. The government tells you, hey, XG, we can prove you space and the citizenship after that trip.
Going, yeah.
Would you do it?
Okay, yeah. You threw in citizenship. That's a whole different game changer.
But you gotta
So
come back.
all your what you call it? What do you call it?
You're just
But
a-
Steph got to
All
come
your
with me.
pride. No.
He's not. No, he's not
This,
going.
this
with
has
you.
nothing to do with Steph.
Just me by myself? Or someone come with me?
I mean, you can have a little crew with you.
Can I have a monkey?
That's not the point, XG.
All right.
You're throwing all your logic out the window because of citizenship.
You're just.
No, I was fucking around. No,
You're
I
just
don't
the
probably
same
wouldn't
as a
go.
whore, bro.
I probably wouldn't go because you'll die. Because I don't even think they.
But
I
they're
honestly
guaranteeing you're coming back with citizenship.
They
You're
can't
touching Earth. You're touching Earth.
Dude, that's
Back
like
as
a,
an American.
that's like a Cuban when they touch America.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
In fucking Miami.
Treating me
and
like a
shit.
Cuban.
well, I mean,
I gotta go to
technically in
space and back now. All they gotta do is fucking
All
cross
that
the
would- all
fucking
that would
ocean,
prove-
and
all
I gotta
that
go
would
to
prove,
space and
dog.
back, dog. Damn, that's a lot of work for me. I feel discriminated
all
now.
that would prove is that you're nothing but a cheap fucking whore. Cause you know everything that you've been trying to convince goes
Bro,
out the window for
that's
whatever
20
the ultimate price.
That's 23 years, dog. That's
you-
not a cheap whore, dog.
You're
That's
throwing
something I've been
everything
waiting
away.
for 23 years.
XG.
That's not $500. That's not like the girl on GPS, bro. Don't put me in that category, bro.
XG,
What's up?
The Wolfman.
Yeah.
That film was made way back in the day, and there's shots of the moon from that film. How are you gonna fake that?
I'm not saying the moon's not fake. You can see the moon. I'm not saying the new moon's not fake. You could definitely see it. I just think I'm not saying I'm just saying I don't think we went because we haven't gone.
No, even a lot of people think that what we see in that fucking sky
they
or
think that
whatever.
shit's fake?
Yeah, they think that's fake
Oh,
itself.
I've never heard that theory. I mean, whoa, that's crazy. Cause yeah, I've heard people say that someone built the moon. That's crazy to me.
They built it.
Yeah.
You can't just build that shit, bro. You think the fools had the technology back then?
I don't. The same.
Hey, how
people-
come they don't have that? You know, what was that shit? It used to be a big deal before, like, where, you know how, like, some old fools was like, I saw electricity the first time at the world's fucking
The World Fair.
Yeah, like, how come they don't do that shit no more?
The World Fairs?
Yeah, like,
They still have them.
where's the last one that happened?
Oh, they do them all over the world. It's called the World Fairs.
Nah, but they used to be in one state, fool, and then people used to go to that state
Yeah.
just to go. Like, it used to be this year's gonna be
well,
in Tennessee.
I mean, if you ever seen, you're going down the rabbit hole. You asked me, don't go down this rabbit hole, but you do. So,
The last World's Fair,
yeah,
Shanghai.
Shanghai right there.
Next one,
Damn, fool got COVID
Milan.
for sure. Next
Ah,
one
they
is
do-
in Milan.
Yeah, they do them all over the world. The thing, supposedly, if you go
What-
down the rabbit hole, these world fairs were to basically indoctrinate you and basically show you all these new stuff that they wanted to
Yeah.
teach you. So
What
That's
does
what I'm
this
saying. That's
country
why, like, because
serve?
people used to see electricity there for the first time. Peanut butter got discovered there the first time at a World's Fair. People were just, like, straight and shit like that. They're like, what is that shit?
Did you hear about that one World's Fair where they had like actual like tribes, like African tribes, as like an exhibit type of thing?
Look, it says, there hasn't been a World's Fair in North America since 1986 in Vancouver. Yeah.
What about in the U.S. though?
That's what I mean, in North America.
No. North America and U.S. are two different things.
Well, I mean, I guess that was the last one, but
North America is the continent.
unlike the Olympics, which occasionally have made money from most of their host city, there's no profit from hosting a fair. Let me see.
Yeah, there is, fool. My church used to do these fairs all the time. Hustle us. You ever been to a church fair?
Yeah.
Get hustled, bro.
You get goldfish there.
Gold, dude. It's a money grab, dog. They fuck you more than when they ask for the money halfway through church.
I'm pretty sure.
And they never do nothing. You ever been to a church that was always asking for money and they never got news, nothing? It's like, what are you doing with all my money?
Oh, yeah. Like, you keep donating?
Yeah, I don't know, 10%. You're supposed to give them 10%. That's literally in the Bible. You're supposed to give
Just
these
lie
fools.
about what you make.
You can lie to Jesus. You can't even lie to the.
That's not Jesus. That's just his messenger. And if you pay attention, he's going
You
to
don't think Jesus is gonna tell you, be like,
He's
bro,
all-
I know
he's
how
all
much you made. Y
forgiving,
nada
fool.
me daba $5.
That fool's all forgiving. He's just going to be like, my bad. All right, cool. Just don't do it again. And you know what I'm saying?
Can't go with that logic.
Fool, they tell you the
I
main
know.
thing. Do you
Just
not pay
forgive.
attention?
Yeah,
He's
I know,
all
trust me.
forgiving.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's
But
kinda...
there's a lot more to that.
Thank you,
forgiving,
thank you,
dog.
Ray. Thank you,
There's a
Ray.
lot
He's on
more
just
to
thinks
that.
he can just do a bunch of things and be like,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, and the guy's
good,
like,
G?
all right, you good, G, Kyle. Kyle, who you want to kick it with?
He'll be like, no, está bien, está bien.
I'm gonna stop saying Cairo. I promise.
Right. Hey,
Cairo.
look, it
Shut
says,
up.
will there be another World's Fair in the U.S.? Bringing the World's Fair back to the United States. In 2017, the U.S. candidate to host the 2023 Expo was Minnesota. The next opportunity to host an expo will be in 2027 or 2028 or 2030. Would you go? I would go if it's in the U.S.
Yeah, it was dope. How long? I mean, I don't know. No, fairs
You
are
have-
kind,
yeah.
fairs are kind of lame, dog. Like I don't like the Orange.
Fool, you're just fucking whack.
I don't like the
dog.
Orange County Fair. I don't like the LA Fair.
This is not those fairs.
I would
bro.
hope. That's why I said if it's cool, I can.
It's
Well,
like-
people are
it's
gonna
like
go on
high-tech
Instagram.
shit.
People are gonna go on Instagram and show me it's cool. But if it's some LA
Bro.
Fair with some chocolate covered bacon shit and chamoy, because there's gonna be a bunch of chamoy now companies at these
Bro,
fucking
there's
places.
a difference between a county fair, a county, bro, as compared to a world. A world's fucking fair, bro. I'm like a global fair. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be way more than fucking chocolate covered bacon, bro. Your fucking logic is so stupid, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I hope so. If CC, then I'll be there. If you're telling me like, bro.
If the last time if fools remember seeing that's where electricity was at for the first time, or
See, like right now you said
Shit
they
like that.
discovered peanut butter. I'm not going to the World Fair because of peanut butter, bro.
That was big
I
in
don't-
fucking 1930 or something, bro.
You hear that, right?
What else did you have going in 1930? Your wife cooked all day. You don't have a phone.
Peanut butter is getting you to move, Izon.
I'm not saying it's not getting you to move. It's you're being the first to fucking see it and be like, hey, this is some shit that's gonna hit the shelves.
And look how many peanut butter brands there are now.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to the World Fair for peanut butter. I'll tell you that much.
It's not 1932, stupid. There's probably gonna be new stuff in there. You know, probably be like, hey, tired of that great patch in your hair, Xavier? Check out this spray that does it for you. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Already got that. It's called Hims. Go to hims.com and use promo
Hims
code
is not covering it
tinfoilhat.
up like that. Yeah, bro. Like you just don't get it, bro. You don't like technology, bro. You don't like different
Look at
shit.
the inside of the World's Fair in Shanghai 2010.
Yeah, look at Xavier's stupid ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
bro.
doesn't look like there's cover chocolate bacon there.
Yeah, where the fuck's the pettings you at, Xavier?
See, I don't want
You
to
sound
see
so
pettings.
stupid.
Oh, you want to see the biggest alligator?
Look at what
Give
the
me
world
$5.
first fucking fair was like, bro. Go back to that painting right there. Look at that shit. Like, you just want to fucking be a part of that shit, bro.
All
It's
right,
just
I do. All right. I said if it's cool, like I said, if it's dope, I voy.
This,
Pero if it's
this represents our existence, period. Look at this. Who would have thought we can create all this bullshit?
yeah,
not
bro.
bullshit, but
Fucking
you know what I mean.
architecture. Not even all the paisa fucking work
Look at
you
this
did can
fucking
ever create
giant
a building like
clitoris
that.
looking thing right here. Look at that.
Look at that. That
that
looks
shit
like a
looks like a butthole,
puckering
dog.
asshole.
Yeah, bro. That
Look
shit
at that
looks
fucking
fierce.
thing. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Shit
Yeah, but
looks
see, that's
fierce.
fucking dope, man. It's just like a big.
That's art.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
art.
work. Yeah,
Someone's
it's a work.
asshole.
What's
No,
up?
well, it
It's
lights
the
up
most
at night,
beautiful
stupid.
asshole ever, dog.
It lights up at night.
Look
I
at
would
that
rim.
guy.
I would rim that.
I would rim that.
Yeah. Fool.
What?
Hey, but,
Oh, that was
hey, but,
funny. I'd rip
but let
that.
it be a furry convention. Xavier's right there, like me first. I'll go to a furry convention.
Like, imagine LSD was like made at a World's Fair.
Yeah, but Xavier would have a furry fucking booth at the fair, dog. Yeah, those old World Fairs pic you can see, bro. They had some crazy shit. You ever seen those pictures of those time traveler fools?
Yeah, bro. That Greta, we talked about this. That Greta bitch is a time traveler.
That young bitch that's like.
Come on, dog.
Well, you can see pictures of that bitch. She's a time traveler.
She does look like some Victorian ass bitch, though.
Fool, there's a lot of like paintings and all that shit that resemble certain people.
Oh.
Like,
Hey,
It
you know
might be
what-
time
you know what I
travelers.
saw,
You can't
bro?
prove it.
You know what I saw? That I saw this one thing that there's
you can't prove that she isn't or is.
Then look into it.
certain
That
certain
itself doesn't
people
make sense, man.
or certain things will trigger like certain uneasiness like that, bro. Like I don't know, like when I saw that girl, I was like, man, this girl's a little strange. It's kind of like when you see
She's on the spectrum.
what?
She's on the spectrum.
Oh, come on, dog.
I swear to God, she's on the spectrum.
What does that mean?
The reptile, autistic.
Autistic.
Oh, she's autistic.
Not fully, but she's on the spectrum. I'm like, you can be on the spectrum. That means you could be like full-on retard or como well,
That does not mean retardation.
or whatever. Autistic. You can be full-on
Retarded.
autistic. I don't know what's the difference, but she's... That always reminds me of Carlos Mencia.
That is.
I know, that's why I fuck...
Here goes. She's like, she stole that too. Fucking fuck you guys.
What's his real name?
Fucking-
again?
Man!
What's his real name
Ned? Ned? Fucking...
Shout
his
out to
name's
you, Ned. You ever want to come out to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast?
you go, I'm a-
Fucking would be dope to have you here,
Oh,
Carlos.
it'd be a
Mencia.
blast.
Nah,
It'd be
he's
a
gonna be a
blast. I'd have
fucking
a good
blast.
time.
He's gonna steal this show, bro.
he steals it.
Exactly. We don't steal the same.
Yeah, no, we
Starts a new podcast, we don't steal
call
the
this. We call it the episode. We don't steal the same.
You'd be so mad.
Hey, that fool was. It was fucking fucked up. Have you heard that interview between him and Joey?
Yeah, he fucking still denied stealing
No,
shit.
I mean, but there's
aside from that, bro, that's
there's
the
a
only
part,
reason he was
there's
there
a part
for.
where he said, he's like, what were you going through? And he was like, there was a couple of nights where I parked in that parking lot with a loaded gun and I wanted to fucking shoot everybody in the fucking that fucking made fun of him and destroyed his career. Like he said, there was a couple times he said in that same parking lot we would do cocaine with George.
I know, dog.
Yeah, that same parking lot, he would be sitting there contemplating, I'm going to go in there and shoot Joe Rogan. I'm going to go in there and shoot Brian Redband. Type of shit. Like, fools that fucking caused the whole thing. I'm like, damn, dog.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, bro, you don't like, it's like you said, I know you joke around with it, but I was like, what if one day we do push Cairo too far? He's like,
I mean,
I
bro.
can't take this no more.
I mean, bro, remember when he said the F word? The F bomb?
he almost cried, bro.
Dude, he was pissed.
He almost cried.
And he
'cause
acted like we're the ones that made him say it.
Hey, he acted like he had like a B-real career. You know what I mean? Like he was gonna hurt his shit up. He acted like.
And then what? You don't get to perform with Lil Nas?
I get it.
And then what? You don't get to perform with Lil Nas? If anything, fucking the baby would hit you up instantly, bro.
El bebé.
El bebé would hit him up, be like, "What up? Did you just say
That
that?"
shit was funny though. It's like he did act like this fool had though, like he had a Mandela fucking influence on people. Like it was the president saying some shit like that. Nobody even cared.
Joe Rogan invented cancel culture. Is that true?
No, because
Isn't
fucking
it crazy?
stealing jokes is not a. It's not. You can't do that. That's not okay. And there is times where you can say I didn't steal it. Someone's been known to it, and he doesn't even admit to it.
Kyra Melapela says he compared himself to Chappelle. LOL, ta loco.
Yeah, for real. He was like, hey, Chappelle can say it all day. Yo. It's cool.
Chappelle don't give a fuck no more.
He's like, all because I said the word faggot. And then he was to quote Dave Chappelle.
To quote Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
Hey,
Your
that's
discretion is advised.
Hey, but why could he say it now? So now black guys can say the N-word and the F-word?
He took a chance, bro.
What if you seen other
He's
black
got
people saying
balls.
it? Would that be cool?
I don't care. I've never cared to anyone who says. I don't care anyone who says any word, dog. I don't give a fuck. It's the concept of the word or how you said it.
I'm sure there's one word in
No.
the whole Mexican,
No, you
English,
can
Spanish language that can trigger
Puñal?
you.
No, if you're if you
You
can
like
call,
being called puñal?
no, it doesn't really don't care. And
But
it's all about
Is that the
context.
same thing?
It's all about context. Like if you said, like
Is,
when
is puñal the same thing
as what?
as the F-bomb?
I'd say it's puto. Oh no, puto. I'd say it's puto or maricón. Maricon's pretty, but maricón to me is like, no seas maricón. Like they say another maricón, saying
It
it to
doesn't
another
sound as
maricón.
offensive in Spanish.
Puto, putos, like no seas puto. That to me is like, oh
¿Cómo
shit.
que eres puto?
Yeah, see, it's like, oh, your dad's not coming at you like,
Hija de pu.
yeah, a puta,
The puta. The puta's a slut though. It's not
a
lesbian.
whore.
Putazos.
Puta's like slut, not lesbian though. You know?
Yeah, puta is not lesbian.
Lesbiana.
Yeah.
This is marimacha.
Marimacha.
Yeah, no seas marimacha.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lesbian.
Scissoring.
It's a weird word, right?
Shady times.
Yeah.
Ex hoto.
Ex-hoto.
Yeah, marimacha, that's the word, fool.
Damn, dog. It's pretty offensive.
Why? Doesn't sound offensive. It sounds like
It sounds scientific.
mariachi. Mariachi. Marimacha. I don't know. You sound like those people that get offended by words. You just found
No,
out
I
about
said
you just
it
found out about
sounds-
this word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why does it sound? Because it starts with an M. What does it remind you of? Like, you know what's offensive?
What?
I don't know. Like anything that rhymes with the N word. Like that.
Chris Martinez says Marimacha is lesbo.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah. You're just a mariquita.
Oh, maricona. Kind of maybe that's where it comes from.
Yeah. Hey, what were we talking about earlier? That when you were a kid, we were talking about the time travelers. That
What about-
time traveler bitch, that Greta.
Oh, Greta?
Yeah, dogs. Like, I saw this video about somebody, like how the brain knows how to register certain things. Like, for example, if there was a dummy here, and we walked up here, and it was like a very realistic dummy, like, and it looked like our brain would register it as fear because we know how to tell that certain things, and even as much as realistic as it looks, we know how to tell there's some kind of fake aspect about it, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like it's kind of creepy because like there's certain videos on Instagram that'll purposely trigger that unease feeling through the videos. So they'll make a video of those like 3D fucking people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And then they'll fucking start deforming them or all this shit, and it just creates such a. And I was watching the breakdown of this shit, and I was like, damn, I just thought it was just anxiety acting up.
Those YouTube videos have made people kill people. You ever heard of the Slender Man?
Nah.
Never heard of the Slender Man?
Yeah, the fucking guy in
These two little girls believed in Slender Man so much that they were his proxies or
There's an HBO documentary on it.
Yup, homie.
Really?
Yeah, dog.
HBO
watch it.
Max.
It's deep, bro. It's deep. Shout out to Isaac again for HBO Max. But yeah, it's this documentary about this thing called the Slender Man. It's a black figure that lives in the forest, supuestamente.
Yeah, with, like, white hands,
Yeah,
right?
and he's
And
got
he's
a
tall.
mansion. He's got a mansion. He's evil, obviously. And these little girls, You go on creepypasta and they're like scrolling down, like learning
Can't believe
all.
people fucking believe creepypastas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate.
Well, these were little girls, bro. I think they weren't even in high school.
Pastas about the Rugrats and all the other shit, bro. I fucking hate that, bro. They fucking give me anxiety reading those. But go on.
So these fucking girls are like one of those. You know how there was emo kids?
Yeah.
She was one. They were one of these like emo kids that like that creep dark shit. You're gonna put bubbles when I'm talking about Slender Man. But so these little girls fucking believed in Slender Man, y no sé qué tanto, that, and you read articles on creepypasta and they go deep down the rabbit hole, and supposedly to become his poxy or his slave, you have to kill someone. So these bitches legitimately had a slumber party with one of their best friends, 3 of them, and they convinced this bitch to go to the woods and play hide and seek, and they stabbed this girl like 17 times for Slender Man.
Well, what kind of knife?
Kitchen knife.
Damn.
And these bitches start walking towards the woods to his mansion. They don't even know where the mansion is, bro. It's like that kid shit, bro. But they legitimately stab someone over creepypasta, over exactly what you're saying, like that creepy shit where you're creeped out as a kid, but you're kind of intrigued, then you keep watching it, but you don't know what's real and fake, and everyone's acting like it's real.
That's kind of fucked up because the only way I could picture a little girl stabbing you is like
Sobrevivió though. She lived.
17 times.
17 times got stabbed, and that little girl lived, dog.
That's a lot. That's painful.
She
as
walked,
fuck, bro.
Yeah, she
That's
walked.
Painful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the little girl. If it's a little girl, you could kind of get stabbed a couple times. She's not gonna have enough force.
You get stabbed a couple times.
She's not gonna have enough force to jab that shit through.
Okay. You're talking
like
about
the strength is compared. If I stab you with a kitchen knife, I have enough force to make it all the way through your body.
Dog, I honestly
like
think
a little girl fool, she has to use both hands.
I honestly think it depends how sharp the knife is.
That's
También.
true. But if it's a kitchen knife and you have kids in the house,
like sopas.
you know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, like I'm pretty sure if it's a children's like a house that like has children and you have parents that care, they don't leave the big knives just lying around. Like I could never have access to those when I was a kid. I just the regular steak knives.
Las tijeras.
Las tijeras. Well, tijeras would never be sharp. The sharp ones my grandma would keep them.
Oh, the super sharp
Yeah,
ones
the
for
super sharp.
for
Yeah,
cloth?
Yeah, for cloth. Yeah.
Well, you do have an abuelita. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got the sharp ones. And
The shears.
Yeah, when you slap them, they go. Shh.
Those are fucking vintage, dog. They're
Those
like
will cut your finger off. I
Hey,
think they'll chop a finger off.
I see those at the fucking flea market, dog. Sometimes, and I'll fucking buy them, dog, just to get them and sharpen them, because it's like the same thing as getting a good cast iron.
Yeah, those shits are
Yeah,
thick.
like they're thick, and it's like if you ever cook a steak off a cast iron,
Oh, that's how you cook a steak.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's-
how you cook
Well,
goddamn
you know why,
steak.
right?
well,
Because it's all evenly the same temperature. So la caliente, you let it sit there for a good amount of time, and the whole thing will be the same temperature. So if you want medium rare, you get medium rare throughout the whole steak because it's a cast iron.
Wow.
If you get that shit in a regular one, you'll get medium rare here, más and more cut here. But you gotta let it que se caliente un ratito so the whole thing's hot. But don't touch that shit because that shit, the handle will be hot. Yeah, be careful. But that's how you cook a
Some
steak
gloves on
indoor.
that one.
Yeah.
And people are fucking. They're like, E-Zone is definitely a psycho. Oh yeah, psycho realm, dog.
Oh yeah. So according to the poll, Dicaprio is better than Bezos. But that's already GP though. So.
All right, guys. All right.
That's what I'm talking about. And just off GP for Cairo.
All right. Now let's do a poll on DiCaprio or Dan Bilzerian.
Oh my God, they're all gonna pick Dicaprio.
Yeah, bro, because nobody fucking.
Dan
serious?
Bilzerian does no good for the.
There's
Dan
no chance.
Bilzerian does no good for the
He
world.
just employs whores.
He spreads STDs.
But you look up to him.
Hey,
He employs whores.
he spreads STDs. Hey, employing whores is nothing wrong with giving girls money, dude. Making someone a living for
He
not working at
employs women
McDonald's.
who are very, I guess.
He employs ladies of the night.
That's fine. But to me, though, there's bad because he fucking spreads STDs. I'm sure none of these whores are wearing condoms. He looks like a raw dog type of dude.
A lot of those girls look like if I give you extra 200, will you let me do it without the condom? Type of girls, you know?
Yeah, because they're not whores. They don't consider themselves whores.
Yeah, they're like,
Like,
I only
whores
fuck
won't-
5 dudes, so it's cool.
Yeah, whores won't do it because they'll get everybody, all their whole clientele STDs, and then they're gone. Yeah, you don't think a whore has ruined her whole clientele by giving everyone STDs?
Yeah, that's like Cairo giving everybody fleas. Hit work. We're all gonna have to go get.
Shout
you know
out to
what?
Will to not getting any kind of disease. At least
Yeah,
that we know
Will.
of.
Yeah, Will says he hasn't got nothing. What do you say on there?
Hey, no,
It just came to mind.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Will
Will.
imagine he's like, I got a booster shot after every time. Every time I slept with some girl.
Well, always says you got to dip it in peroxide.
Remember? Hey, remember when he told us about boning that pregnant chick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pregnant, like over 5 months.
Oh,
Like
damn.
belly and all.
in the hotel room,
Yeah,
dog.
with the fucking other chick there. This fool's going wild, bro.
yeah.
She must have been that beautiful, dude. I don't know.
I
Or
just
that's-
can't
that's
see
his, like,
myself
fetish.
boning a pregnant chick.
Dude, she was glowing. Yes, exactly. She was glowing. She had that
Pregnancy
glow.
glow?
Yeah, you've never heard of pregnancy glow? A lot of men, when their girls are pregnant, they find them the hottest. Like that's a
I
fetish.
just can't see that, bro.
Yeah, it's a fetish, bro.
I can't fucking see that. Like I would just be like, I just fucking be like take a bunch of what's that shit that makes you go to sleep? That way I don't have be like, well, time to go to sleep. Like I'm not about to go ahead and endure this extra workout.
Remember that scene in Knocked Up where like they try to do it, but she's like already like big.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
It's
you don't
like
like you're not sexy no more.
I can't. I feel like I'm like stabbing our kid or some shit.
Yeah. And she does say that. I don't feel sexy anymore. And you're like, oh, bitch. Come here.
You're like, come on, man. You can't put me on the spot. Nobody thinks this is sexy, bitch. You
No,
know what I mean?
some fools do, fool. There's fucking pregnant porn. You don't think someone's watching that?
Yeah,
you know
but
you've seen pregnant porn.
It's like, no, I have not.
No, but you've seen like you've been
Oh,
scrolling
okay, yeah,
through it, dog.
yeah.
You know, I'm not saying you
I seen it in
clicked
the
it.
category, but
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you meant like, I know you said, I was like, no, I have not.
No,
dog.
you've seen on the category.
Yeah.
The reason it's there is because someone's watching it, bro.
Yeah. It's like when you think
Imagine
that,
this whore just gets pregnant just to make fucking pregnant
Hey, no, what-
pornos.
Hey, no, but then that baby just grows up suicidal because
All of them, bro. All of them.
He sees the videos. He was like, that was you in 5 months, getting nutted in.
Dude.
6 months, got that gangbang. Fucking 7 months, bukkake shower, bro. Oh damn, bro,
Dude.
that's pretty fucked up.
Dude.
And then that baby's like, yeah, you were in the stomach the whole time. Oh, you got all that semen.
Do you know how much money? Do you know how much money they wanted to pay Octomom to do a porno? Remember Octomom, the bitch that had 8 babies?
Yeah.
They were giving her a fuckload of loot. I don't know if she ever went through with it, but they offered her a good amount.
I think she did.
She might have,
I think she did.
but they offered her a good amount to do porn because she was just like the bitch that's had the most babies. They wanted to look at that cooch.
Teeny says.
Parece perra.
Seriously, ocho?
Yeah, fool, that's like
Ocho?
That's like
Dude, you can
dumb.
play soccer with that. You
that's the whole
gotta
team.
have 8 at
you
least to
could raise
play.
your whole soccer team.
Yeah, you need at least 8 to play.
Hey, and then like how big was her stomach, bro? That shit was like. it had
Can
to
you
be this
can you
big.
pull that up, Ray? Maybe a picture of this. What was her name?
Fool,
Octomom.
Octomom. I remember her name
you
was
push her
Octomom.
down the stairs, there's at least a good chance 3 of them are still making it.
Right? Remember?
Like,
Yeah, you can't get rid of all
yeah,
of
you
them.
can't get rid of all of them.
I don't give a
dog.
fuck how many Plan Bs that bitch takes.
Yo, Teeny says the pregnant chick in the Apocalypto was hot as fuck, y'all.
Fuck no!
dog.
She actually looks like the character from GPS.
Pull up a damn dog. Pull up a picture of the fucking no. Well, first of all, Octomom's stomach. That's just crazy. Oh, dog.
Bro, I don't even. I think. Oh my god, that's insane.
How does she have that many kids?
How did she
Like,
feed all those?
okay, but like what I'm saying, is her face white like that?
Yeah, look at her, fool.
Why does she look like powder?
Fool, they took all her vitamins, dog. It's 8 baby. Look at
She's like Bella in Twilight.
dude, ocho chamacos, dog. How do you change diapers? Oh my god. You know some of those kids sat around with shit in for a couple hours because she was like, "You're next," but there's like 8 of them. It's like a barbershop.
Bro.
I don't care how bad you need it. You're not next.
Oh my god, that is a lot of fucking kids.
Did she
bro.
have them all like C-section or vaginally?
What is her?
I'm pretty sure she's.
What does her vagina look like now?
Well, she had them C-section. It doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna look that one up
Damn, bro.
on your own time.
That's wild, bro. Like
8 of those motherfuckers, bro. I'm telling you, fool. I'm pretty sure she went to an abortion clinic. There has to be a limit on how many
no,
babies
she
you can
walked in
kill.
and they were like, "No mames."
No,
like,
mames, we only do 2 at a time.
Yeah.
You got 8 of them.
Yeah. Fool, they needed to combine 3 abortion clinic staffs.
They called in an extra person. Yo,
Fool, they
this
had
bitch
a-
got 8.
they
What do
had
you
a-
mean 8? This bitch got 8, fool. She wants to get rid of them.
Somebody's like, "Give me some Drano. We're gonna get
Fucking
them all out."
Hillary Clinton shows up. That's a lot of adrenochrome right there you got.
Yeah.
Shout out to Octomom.
Christopher Reeves. With the fucking stem cell research.
Oh fuck, dog.
Hey, how do you get pregnant like that though? Like, did she get a gangbang by 8 dudes? Like,
I remember.
Did she even have a baby daddy?
I remember reading back. Like,
who was the dude that like that fool must have left, huh?
There was a lot of science involved into that one.
Oh, so it's a laboratory baby.
Oh,
The lab babies.
She's an experiment.
It's the fucking, what do you call those when like
Damn, those babies
inseminate
weren't
type of
created
thing?
with love, dog. Nobody nutted inside
Those are
of
like
her.
side dick kids. Made with no love.
That's fucking fucked up. Like, so those babies.
It's a lot of vaxes.
So how did they load her up? Like a horse? They're just like.
What do you mean? How did they load her up?
I'm
bro?
just saying, this is a lot of fucking
Like a pap
nuts.
smear. Like a pap smear is when these bitches put their legs up like that and the doctor there. That's what it's called, right? Pap
He
smear?
what did he come in with a super soaker?
Yeah, pap smear.
He came in with a super soaker full of nuts.
Le echó todo, dude. You know how like when you haven't nutted all nut.
Trae más lechero.
You know those people that participate in No Nut November?
Yeah.
It was one of those type of nuts. Or estaba escurriendo.
Hey, no, it
From
was
the
like,
side?
it was in South Park. You know when Randy finally nutted.
It was after a long drought, dog. This fool just went in there and they told him, you know how I told you on syringe? They told him, just half the syringe. This fool said, fuck this bitch. This bitch says she wants to get pregnant. Le echó todo el pinche syringe.
Damn. That is fucking the whole fucking syringe. You have to fucking get her pregnant with like a super soaker, bro. Just fucking start soaking her. Fuck, dog. That's what.
How young did she start having these kids?
What do you mean? You have them for 9 months.
No, but like, how old was she?
She had them at, when she, I don't know.
She was probably like 20. She had to be 20 something. Let me look it up.
Because I think that also determines why she had so much.
Damn, and whose sperm was this, bro?
She was 33 when she gave birth. Damn, that's pretty old, bro. I remember I had this bitch that was turning 35. She was trying to get me to have kids. Whatever. She's like, my time's running out, and I was like, bitch, what the fuck does that mean? I mean, no, so naive. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Who's sperm though? Like imagine and like, cause you know those are not anonymous. But like sperm banks, when you go in there, you don't know about your kids. You give it up, ya se acabó el corrido. But imagine they come back at you and be like, hey, low key, like you, these are your fools, all 8 of them.
damn. Hey, I found the fucking creepy pasta to the Rugrats theory.
What is it?
So it says the original version. The Rugrats were all a figment of Angelica's demonic and unimaginable imagination. And it said Chucky died in 1986 along with his mother. That's why Chaz is a nervous wreck all the time. Damn. Tommy was born in 1988, but he was a stillborn. That's why Stu is constantly in the basement making toys for kids for a son he never had a chance to live. Damn, that's fucking crazy. I hated that one Tommy that will go back with the tongue out. That made me feel unease, bro. That fucking the
big one makes me feel
and then the
uneasy.
big baby when
the
that fool
big
was
big
like,
one looks weird.
When he was like nom noms and he fucking ate them. Yeah, bro.
Remember remember that show Alone in the Dark, or what was it?
Damn, I remember that episode.
Or Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Remember Don't Be Afraid of the Dark?
Are you afraid of the dark?
Are you afraid of the
Look
dark?
at that fucking one with the cloud and the moon. Did you watch this show, lot?
Mm-hmm. I went to the movie, and then Burger King released a bunch of watches.
I know. I remember I had some of those watches.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get some from my site. So I've been looking for them. I know I can find them. So it says that there's another one that says the DeVilles had an abortion in 1990. Angelica couldn't figure out whether it would be a boy or a girl, thus creating the twins. The fuck is that?
That's water.
Oh. Yeah, this is fucking crazy though. It says, yeah. I guess there's a bunch of creepy pastas, but to kill somebody over a creepy pasta though.
They were kids though, bro.
Remember that one time when you had that fucking ugly, that Momo character that was comparing to the kids? Remember that ugly ass character? With like the kids would be watching shit on YouTube, and the shit was like, "Hey, I'm Momo. Go kill your parents," or some shit. Like, how stupid do you gotta be as a kid? You know? I would have just turned the TV off.
Did you ever, dude? One time I got so fucking scared, bro.
With what?
I was on the computer. You know, you're on the computer when you're a kid. It's late at night, bro. Late, probably like 1, 2 in the morning. And I had the computer in my room when I was in high school, so I just fucking I've had it since middle school in my room, and I would be fucking just watching stupid shit. And do you remember those little puzzles? Or you're like, do this puzzle, and you're very interactive, and then you do the puzzle, and then the Exorcist comes out.
Oh yeah, the where you have to look
Dog,
closer.
yeah, dude, I was doing that, and I got so scared, I unplugged the whole fucking computer.
Yeah.
Yes, dog. I unplugged it because I thought it was like, pinche diablo está en la computadora.
Damn.
But it freaked me the fuck out, bro. You know, because it was 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep. That whole night I was all fucking scared. It fucking freaked me the fuck out. But those got you, remember? You're all paying attention to what's going to happen. That little maze. Or the one where it's like going through like a road.
Yeah, like it tells you look closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you ever see that picture that it was like you stare at these 2 dots or something like that, and then you close your eyes and then you see Jesus?
No.
You never seen that shit? Watch, I'll show you. Hold on. It was some crazy ass picture for when you did see Jesus. Watch, we'll do it live.
Well, it's an optical illusion.
I know. Hold on. Stare at dots, see Jesus, and then fools were like, "No, it's Dios, it's Dios." You know what I mean?
You showed it to your mom?
Nah, what is it? Yeah, I showed it to her. It says stare at the 4 dots in the middle. All right, Kate, pull it up on the screen. Can you do that, or
Yeah.
you
Go
could
and look up.
you just look up on Google stare at dots, see Jesus.
Oh, by the way, this is a fucking YouTube show. So if you're hearing this on a podcast app, if you're trying to tune in live, it's Wednesday 9:30 to 11:30, Thursdays 9 to 7, and then Saturdays 10 to 12.
Yep, that is correct. Make sure you guys tune in and subscribe and hit that thumbs up. It costs you nothing. It means everything to us. You know what I mean?
This one?
Yeah. All right, cool. So you're supposed
I
to
already see Jesus.
kind of.
I already see him.
It says stare at the 4 dots in the middle of the picture for 30 seconds, then quickly look up at the ceilings and blink really fast. You will see Jesus. So we're gonna stare at this picture real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh shit, it is Jesus, dog.
You're not supposed to blink, right?
I don't know. I had already seen Jesus, though.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you could see him in there, right, Ray?
I just came back from a potty break, and yeah, I was like, oh, that's Jesus.
Yeah.
What's Jesus doing there?
It's Jesus without looking like Jesus. It's just an optical illusion.
Yeah, but
some
when
bullshit.
you close your eyes, you kind of do see that picture, though. Yeah, they see the detail. Though. That's crazy.
PPS driver says, I'm driving right now. I can't do that.
He stops in the middle.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, let Jesus take the wheel on that one.
Damn. It's not going to get you far.
Yeah, bro.
I let him take the wheel sometimes when I need to take a bump.
One of those times. Hey, fool, Jesus
Can't wait
always
for the deposition.
blesses my cards, bro.
Hmm?
Sky Daddy always blesses my cards.
What you lying ass fool? You're like, we're gonna pull a Charizard here the other day.
But
Pull a
hey, man,
Charizard?
he's on pulled out a Venusaur yesterday. That shit was dope.
Yeah, they made up for it. I have 2 of those now, but still, though, man. I gave up on the Charizard, bro. I don't understand how many fucking packs do I gotta fucking buy. The odds should have already been in my fucking favor.
That is the whole point, though, of their
Bro, but it's just like, come
Pokemon's-
on,
it's a
man.
Scam. It's a scam in a sense.
How many have you bought? How many packs have you opened?
For the chasing the Charizard, this one, the one I'm chasing right now, the celebrations, I could have bought it at this point already, bro. Like, I could have easily bought it, but I bought like I want to say like 6 ETBs, 4 Pikachu boxes, 4 Charizard boxes, and just I have not hit a Zard.
Sounds annoying. At that point, you just play Lotto. Just play the Lotto, dog. You sound like you could be hitting real quick at the Lotto.
Just buy a bunch of lottery tickets.
Pretty much.
JR says you'll have better odds on the roulette table.
Exactly what I'm trying to say, dog.
I mean, it's between red and black.
And the number, fool, we talk about.
I mean, if you want to play it easy, if you want to play it safe.
Yeah, you're not playing it safe. Look how many cards you've bought and you haven't got a Charizard.
But I'm not. Who's just? I didn't completely take a loss though, because I got good shit out of it. But it's not the one I want. You know what I mean? You never got something you didn't want, like you wanted but you didn't get like that. Xavier.
Nah, I mean, not like that. You guys chase this thing. You guys chase it, bro. I don't even chase girls like that. Sometimes if you don't text back twice, I'm like, all right.
Damn, look at him.
Bro, I'm not like I get
sudden-
surprised. Like I think it's weird for those fools that keep texting a girl like on Instagram, DM'd her like 4 times, and this bitch hasn't
I
even
know
liked
you're
it.
online.
Yeah, bro,
Cairo.
no, that's fucking creepy to me. Like, stop. You get 2 chances. You can be like, oh, nice picture. Hey, how you doing? If you don't get a reply to neither of those, she ain't
Fuck you.
Yeah, dip out.
And Will's later, he's like, "Fuck you, then." You ever gotten angry because you got curved?
No, not like that.
You right
I
back.
mean, I've been mad because I bought girls drinks at the club and they'll dip out on me, but I'm not. I'm just like, fuck, I'm a dumb motherfucker. I got
I mean,
simped
a
out.
drink is a drink.
Yeah,
dog.
I got simped out. But the drink was more than just me being nice, dog. The drink was like, what's up, bitch, trying to dance?
That's why.
Yeah. And she just
And what
dipped
did
out
she
on me,
do?
and I was like,
What did she
it.
do? She was like, "No, thanks, bye."
Yeah, type of like, oh, I got a boyfriend, or give me, or I'll be right back, or.
That's the
like,
worst, huh?
Yeah, I'll be
What's
right
the
back.
worst way a girl
No,
can curve you?
you know what I can't stand? No, you know what I can't stand? I can't stand fools, and I've seen this happen because my homegirls have done this to these fools, and in front of me, I'm like, fuck, don't do this. When a girl gives you her number, don't be that cool guy and be like, let me call you right back. She might have gave you a wrong number on purpose because she don't want your ass. But then you sit there and call it, and you're like, why isn't it going through?
When a girl gives you her wrong number?
Yeah, don't sit there because I've heard guys be like, let's say you're at the club and some girl, and you'll be like, hey, can I get your number? And some girl give you a number, and then that fool will be like, here, let me call you right now. To make sure it's real. Don't do that.
Damn.
If it's real, go home and fucking text her. If it's not real, then take an L because this girl gave you a wrong number for the wrong reason. But now you're like, wait up. Are you sure this is the right number? And then she's got to give you the right number, and she's like, God damn, this fool's going to call me now.
That's true, man. Have you ever been given the wrong number? Have you ever been given the
Yeah,
wrong
I've been
number?
given a number and no one's called back or nothing. But I've seen it when guys literally instantly be like, call her back the second she gives you that number. So she'd be like, here, save mine.
That's some insecure shit.
Yeah, just leave, bro. Leave. She gave you what you wanted. She's cool. If not, then just be like, hey, what's up? And if that shit turns up green, most likely it's a fake number. Or it's a hotline.
You know what's crazy? I barely typed in. I was gonna type in worst way to get rejected, but like I typed in worst ways, and the first thing that come out, worst ways people have died, number 1, and worst ways, number 2, people have died on TikTok. Of course, you know me, the maniac, fucking wants to go and see what's up with how many people dying on TikTok. So right now, world premiere. The worst way people have died on TikTok. Oh, what the fuck? It's a compilation though. Damn. We can't show this. Let's see what it's about, though. You want to take a guess, Xavier?
White people shit.
I guess people. I didn't know. For them to have a compilation, like, that's a lot of people that have died.
It's a lot of people died from taking those pictures in the high rises.
Like, what do you mean? Like planking?
Well, planking, but not planking. The other ones where they go to high places and they'll take pictures. People have died from that. Like at the Colorado, at the Grand Canyon, people have tried to take pictures on the cliff and they get too close to it and then they fall and die.
Oh, dog! I'm looking at the list. All right, number 1. I mean, like the first one that comes up. Dog, I don't even know why you would film this, but this guy, number 1, Hugo Avalos Channon, filmed himself like working, fell into the meat grinder. Oh, that is fucking nasty, bro. Like his whole fucking body, bro, fell into the fucking meat grinder.
Dude, and your legs gotta go first.
No, he went head first.
Okay, that's better.
Like
That's better. That's
dog.
way better, bro. If you're gonna die like that, I would rather go head first because if you gotta go legs first, you gotta feel your legs go.
It's just
Then your dick goes. Yeah, then your dick goes.
That's fucking crazy.
You'll die pretty quick though, right? When do you think you're dead if you go feet first?
I guess your body goes into shock and then boom.
Right, but you're dead. What? The second it goes to your knees?
I don't even want to know.
Dog.
What's number 2?
I'm
Think
trying to get
ankle
to the
from all the
bottom
blood
of this. Hold
loss?
on.
From all the blood lost? You're not dead. I'm not saying no. When do you go dead? Like, can you feel it? We don't know when you can feel it or not because that's crazy type of pain. But
That's fucking crazy, bro. All right, so
I'm gonna look at this shit later.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm excited. Look, not excited, but like, what the
I don't
fuck?
think you're gonna be able to find the video.
Oh, I'll find it.
Damn, fool.
Dude, I'll find it. Shit. Go to Live Leak. Go to Reddit. Go to 4chan. Go to 8chan.
Didn't they close Live Leak?
But go to 8chan, 4chan. You can find shit, dude. That you're not supposed to.
Even to this day, you can still find shit
Oh
on
wait,
4chan.
I guess you know what? I guess these are not all on TikTok. It says worst way people have died.
Oh.
Period. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, there's a fucking show called 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah, bro. But all right.
Fucking
So
hate that show.
Why? That show
Number
was the
2.
shit.
what about this way, dog? This way to die. Number
What?
2. This guy named
Who
Alan.
hates that show?
This guy named Alan Christel gets locked inside. Gets accidentally locked inside a massive oven. You pretty much get cooked alive.
Yeah, that happened to the Jews.
Fool. Damn, fool.
Yeah, it sucks. It's horrible. No, I'm not saying it makes it better, but that's crazy. And how did he get stuck in there? How big of an oven this was?
It was an industrial oven. So like you probably have trays of food that you
Oh,
just go
yeah,
there
yeah.
to keep hot or certain shit, and then I guess
Kind of like a fridge room, like when people freeze
or
themselves
like
to
a
death.
freezer, yeah.
That
damn.
sucks.
And then you got number 3. What's his name? This guy named Francisco Alexis. This guy fucking. I don't think this one's too bad. I mean, it is pretty bad. Hold on.
It's
Fell
death.
down 100 feet of chimney, like Santa Claus. Just in time for the holiday.
You don't think he could have like Spider-Man his way down?
Oh, this next one's grand.
You don't think he could have Spider-Man his way down?
Huh?
You don't think he could have Spider-Man his way down?
Yeah, like if he had enough time, like
It's 112 feet.
100,
Like
100
that's
feet of chimney, you could have like just
stop.
been like
Yeah, like stop. I don't know how fat this fool is. Well, if he's fat, he wouldn't even go down. Yeah. I don't know. It looks like this fool didn't want to live.
Hey, what about this one, fool? You know, this is fucked up. This is a paisa right here, fool. Hernan Gutierrez, dog.
Oh, what a yeah,
Carpenter.
What did he do?
Oh, dog, I don't even want to say it. Fell into the wood chipper. Oh, dog, that is fucking nasty, dog. It is like, dog, you know, like you seen when you put trees in there? It goes.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah.
Oh, that means all the fucking guts and everything just.
Ready para la carne asada.
Oh, that shit is disgusting, dog. Let me see. Then we got some fool in a wheelchair.
You wouldn't want one of those machines though?
Oh, this is fucked up.
You wouldn't want
fool.
one of those machines?
This is fucked up. Look at this one. You got some guy in a wheelchair.
Oh, he's
First of all, if you're in a wheelchair, I mean,
stay home.
no, I'm not saying that, but like
don't be doing
I'm
wild
not-
shit.
Like, avoid certain shit.
Yeah.
Like, you might not be able to enjoy a roller coaster, G. You know what I mean? But let me tell you, this guy named James Hackmer flew out of a roller coaster, and that's how he died, because he was, I guess, missing a leg or two. Like, remember, like Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, Joe don't be going into roller coasters like that.
Yeah, no.
Man, that's wild, bro. What about this one? This guy who fell into a tank of acid.
Fucking El Pozolero used to do that to everybody.
A tank of acid, though, fool? That's wild, dog.
You know how long that takes if he was alive?
Yeah. I mean, he fell into it.
Yeah, he'd feel everything burning at all. That sounds painful because it takes a while for all that acid to get to your internal organs. You're not dying instantly. That burns every part of your skin unless you drink it.
What about falling off the Grand Canyon, fool?
That's weak shit.
That's just pretty tall. Have you been there?
Weak shit.
Have you been there?
It's weak shit.
Have you been there?
Dude, it's
Yes
a
or
fucking
no? Have
big
you been
ditch.
there?
It's a big ditch. Fool. I don't need to go
Have
see a
you
big
been
ditch.
there?
I don't need to go see a big ditch.
I've been there twice, but
Cool. You like
Okay.
seeing big ditches?
No, it's not just a big ditch, bro. It's
It's a
fucking more than
big
that.
ditch,
Have
bro.
you been there?
Have you
It's
been
a
there,
big
Xavier?
ditch, bro.
It's a yes or no. Have you been there?
No, bro. I don't need
Okay,
to be
then.
there. It's a big
Then
ditch.
you don't know. You don't know what it's like to enjoy the what is
It
it?
looks cool, but it's not like it's a big ass ditch.
But falling off of that shit is
Oh
not,
yeah.
yeah.
I think looking up at the moons I think looking up at the stars when you're out there is way cooler than the Grand Canyon. Like I don't see stars every day. When you look up there, like that's fucking amazing. Whoa, looking at a fucking hole made out of water
What about
from
jumping?
erosion, bunch of erosion.
What about this one right here? Jumped out of an airplane to do skydiving, and his parachute didn't open.
Yeah, he didn't have backup. Aren't you supposed to have backup?
I don't know if you are.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. You wouldn't go skydiving?
No, fuck no.
Fuck no, me neither.
Nah, I'm good
I don't
on
know.
that. I wouldn't go skydiving, no deep sea fishing, nothing like that, bro. I'm good.
What about bungee jumping?
Nope.
Nope, me neither. I don't do none of that shit.
What about this is another reason why I stay away from the fucking water. This guy right here, worst way to die. It's on the list. Getting sucked into a whirlpool. You know what that is? The little fucking things.
Yeah,
that,
fool. I know fucking Gyarados. Gyarados used to be able to do those.
yeah.
Yeah, whirlpools.
Yeah,
Y desapareces.
Yeah, I wonder where that takes you.
For the Hollow Earth, dog.
Nah, like where does that shit take you, bro? Like what happens to you?
Nothing. It's just two currents at one time when they mix and they start going into circles. It's like when you don't go in the ocean, but what's that thing? Tide, high tide or whatever. Riptide. It'll take you in no matter how much you swim. You got to get out of there. You gotta swim sideways instead, and then once you get out the tide, puedes salirte, whatever riptide that is. But I'm surprised you know that, someone who's never swam.
I know I have my reasons that I can argue why I stay out of the water.
I agree. That's why I was surprised you knew that one. Yeah, you're supposed to swim sideways.
I can appreciate the shit out of an aquarium though. Tell you that much. Yeah, but what about getting crushed by an elevator, dog? That's pretty fucking graphic, dog. But to the point, you fall and the shit goes up and then your head fucking meets that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's some Final Destination shit.
See, Final Destination fuck shit up for me, dog. Like, I'm not going no tanning bed. Fuck no, not going no tanning bed. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That shit was creepy.
Oh yeah, when you get cooked alive.
Yeah, I'm not going no tanning bed, bro.
That is pretty fucking fucked up, bro. Like, damn.
That show, dude. They had 5 movies. They banged out. Are those easy to make, Ray? Those are pretty low budget.
Nah, there's a good budget in that.
Yeah. Because they banged out, I was watching them because they're on HBO Max. That's why I know.
All of them are most of them are very crafty as far as how those things
Hey, for
happen.
what about...
They just banged out. What I'm trying to say is they banged out all 5 of them in 6 years. Is what I'm trying to say. It was I even looked at it. I was like, when's the last one? And the last one, they haven't made them in a while because I think they're too cheesy now, maybe. But they hadn't made one in a while.
I think they're done with it.
Yeah, they should be. Just like Fast and Furious, right?
Hey, what about this? What about this last one before we get into the super chats and sponsors? This girl got proposed to at the top of a cliff, and as she was celebrating at the top of the cliff, she fell, dog.
Con el anillo, sin el anillo, because that's
Con
all
el
that
anillo.
matters. Oh,
Yeah.
se lo llevo con ella.
Damn, that's what you're thinking about, fool?
Oh, you know how much that ring was, probably, dog? This fool's a baller, bro.
They
Se llevó el
they
anillo con
recovered
ella.
her, fool. She obviously died, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but now her soul's in the ring. Now I can't give this another bitch. I gotta get a new ring.
You're not supposed to give the same ring to another girl, fool.
Says who? What are the rules? She don't know as long as she don't know. And she's dead, so who's she gonna tell?
She's gonna haunt that bitch.
She didn't even post it on Instagram.
Damn. That's pretty fucked up, Xavier.
You think he pushed her? He could have pushed her.
Nah. She was jumping
You
up.
know that's the least way to someone know that you killed someone. No one's gonna think you killed someone when you proposed to them. Maniac shit, but what's up? Hey, as an investigator, you're gonna be like, wait up, I'm a suspect? Wait up, I put a $10,000 ring on this bitch, this fucking Beyonce type of diamond, and you're gonna tell me I killed her?
Xavier, that's the same logic as the motherfucker was like, I took out a fucking insurance claim on my wife. What is it, before I murdered her?
No, this is different.
That way to let you know that I really cared about her, so I insured her
No, this
life.
is different.
That's a stupid
no,
fucking
this is
logic,
different. No,
bro.
this is different, right? This is proposing to her. The
How
other
is
one,
it fucking
the other one,
different?
you're getting life insurance. You're getting money. Her dying, or you're not really getting no money. That's your ring, and she just dies. You just don't want to be with her no more. You just don't know how to fucking end it.
Ah, my God. People, please. I can see why fucking that guy Ray's just wants to punch you in the face.
Someone else? How much they pay this time?
You're so fucking toxic.
What? Wait, you got to fucking up it, Bill. Don't you paid $100 last time?
First of all, he bought us $1,000 table, bro.
I know.
Yeah, he's fucking. He's at a different place in our book. Yeah. Also, big shout out to everybody that hit that thumbs up. Big shout out to everybody who has been commenting. Now is the time to get the super chats in. We're gonna start reading them off, but I do want to take this moment to thank our sponsors that made this show possible. I want to give a big shout out to Budvac at budvac.com. Big shout out to them. They are glass vacuum premium jars. You know what I mean? You take the oxygen out. You keep your buds green and nice, and you're able to preserve them for as long as you can keep them, you know what I mean, eventually, but don't keep them too long, you know what I mean, you got to enjoy them. But as being a listener and a viewer of the We Don't Smoke the Same show, save yourself some money by using our special code word WDSTS. That's right, the initials of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. It is WDSTS. You will be getting a little discount as a thank you for being a listener / viewer of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Also, another sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast is California Magic Farms. If you've ever been curious about mushrooms, the benefits of mushrooms, growing mushrooms, because at the end of the day, it's just a supplement. So I want to go ahead and encourage you guys out there to start, getting as much information, because it's the next wave that will be coming in the California market, or any market, recreational market near you. Make sure you guys go to CaliforniaMagicFarms.com. Use special code word WDSTS. WDSTS for there. You can buy the grow kit. You can buy the nutrients. You can buy spores. You can buy all those things. As long as you guys, you know what I'm saying, know what you're doing. And you could also buy the information as well, too. But yeah, make sure you guys save yourself some money. Code word WDSTS. They are not hard to grow. They don't require electricity like you do with bud. It's very convenient, and it's very beneficial to your mental health. Best of all. So use the special code word WDSTS. You can have mushrooms just like that. Or like that. I think Cairo had a mushroom drawn like that in his car. Yep. All right. So, yeah. So thank you so much to our sponsors. Now is the time for the super chat. Super chats. Let's go ahead and start getting our super chats.
I love how X just walked right across.
Yeah.
Like, as he was announcing the super chats.
Yeah, fucking jerk. Yeah, but now's the time where we're gonna go ahead and get into the super chats. Thank you to everybody who has been participating in with us on the show and asking the questions and donating towards the show. I appreciate you guys. There will be new merch on my site later, so make sure you guys look out for that. Let's go ahead and get into them. What's the first super chat, Ray?
Edgar G, $2.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Edgar, fellow
like a
Edgar.
bunch of like choo-choo train and smoke, I guess. I'm not sure.
Choo-choo train smoke.
I guess.
You ever been on a train, Xavier?
No.
I know. I feel like it just takes forever. I want to think it's like
it's like a house and buildings.
What?
It's like a house and like a bunch of buildings.
A train?
Nah, like whatever he
Oh, what he
sent.
donated? What did he donate?
No. I said, have you ever been on a train?
No.
What about you, Ray?
I wanted to.
I always.
The metro train.
I want to know. I
That's
want
what
like
I've
taking
been
the
in.
train like down to Santa Barbara or some shit because they
Oh,
have
no,
actual
no.
train.
Yeah, no, I've always wanted to take a train.
See
ever
how
s-
excited Kate got?
Right?
Like that's some shit girls get excited for.
Yeah,
They're like,
get
yeah,
train.
yeah.
Get to sit and watch.
You get to sit and watch. No, I was gonna say, no, I always wanted to get a train ever since like Harry Potter. I want to get in a train like that.
Yeah. Fool, getting on the Harry.
Like, I'm trying to get head on the train like that. Like where they got a little, like where you can close the door. Like
Fool,
this is my
they
area.
cut when you close it. They come and check on you.
Yeah, you got quick, un rapidín. Like right when they check on you, let's go.
Rapidín.
Like right when they check on you, you got what? They gotta go all the way down and out all the way back. It isn't like a plane, bro.
Fucking Xavier, dog.
Like in Europe, they have those. Like when you travel like long distance, like you close the door.
Sex train.
The sex train.
Yeah,
Hey, you
bro.
seen Fat Girl yet, X? Or
No,
what?
bro, no, I haven't. I'm so scared.
Why are you scared,
And-
bro?
I don't know, cause Ray told me it's.
Watch it, bro.
See, when Ray says watch it, bro.
Fucking.
You watched it yet? Exactly.
I didn't tell him to see it, but if I tell him, he probably wouldn't watch it. Though.
Yeah, bro. Nah,
He knows me.
Let's be real stuff. I was
What?
gonna go ahead and flick that shit.
Oh, don't. And he still does.
Nah, I was gonna all the way to yours.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Next
What's
one.
the next one?
T Perez, $2. Yo, X.
What's up?
Did you get them digits from that chick on GPS?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that's how he
Hard
knows
pass.
her price.
The hard pass.
That's how he knows her price.
She was cool, but.
Hey, you seen how Predict followed her right away?
Oh yeah, fool. That bitch got like 100 new followers.
I was like, when I saw the page, it said right there, "Pórtese bien."
Yeah, fool. I was telling Ray, like half the people that watched my story clicked on the link to see who that bitch was.
Oh shit, Tommy's doing podcast now, dog.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
It's coming, dog. Tres platos. Yeah, what's the next one?
T-Prez is back with $2 more. You can die from having heavy legs. Right, XG.
You can
Yup.
die from having heavy
Yup.
legs.
This is Unbroken Simulation, some Sam Tripoli shit.
From heavy legs? Explain this, dog.
Heavy,
please.
heavy deck. I didn't watch it. You got to go watch Broken Sim, but everyone's been talking about it. You see, Sam Tripoli claims he has heavy leg syndrome. I don't know, dog. That's why he's fat. He says, because he has heavy legs and he can't run.
Heavy
Sounds
legs.
like it's like when fat. It's like when Carmen said he's thick boned. You know how fat people say they're thick boned? That's
Yeah.
not real. That's fake. No one's thick boned. We all have the same cuts, and your bitch ass just eats a lot.
Damn, bro.
There's no such
I
thing
just
as
don't see that logic behind that shit, though.
what.
Heavy legs? How's that gonna kill you?
I don't. Boy, it's just they're being funny on Broken Sim. No, it's a joke. Trust me, it's not real. It's a joke. They're fucking around. I don't know why you brought it up, but
Oh.
they're fucking around.
All right, what's the next one?
Next one, DJ Paz 345 sent us $20 and the super sticker.
Salute. Thank you to DJ Paz. Thank you for that donation. I appreciate you watching the show.
T-Prez, $5. No fly zone in the east part of Grand Canyon because of the Egyptian tunnels. Also, best way to go to Canyon is by helicopter tours from Vegas.
Hold on.
I hate those people in Vegas that be trying to give you
That's
tours.
interesting.
Like, are you guys together? Is this your guys' honeymoon? What are you guys here for? Full. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, can I get more water?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
What do you mean?
Those people in Vegas when you're walking on the strip, they're always trying to give you deals. Like, do you want to go to the dam? What's the dam called over there? The Hoover Dam. You want to come to the Hoover Dam? We got a helicopter flight all the way there.
Hey, look, I'm looking this up. How come I don't know about this conspiracy?
What conspiracy?
The legend
Tunnels?
of the Grand Canyon's Egyptians artifacts.
Yeah, there's supposed to be an ancient civilization that lived at the Grand Canyon.
I didn't know that shit.
That's why they don't let you go to a certain part of the Grand Canyon.
Why?
Well, I don't know. Supposedly because there's an ancient civilization that supposedly lived down there. You know, sé qué tanto.
I guess there was discovered a
Yeah.
hidden citadel, a
Caves.
cave.
Yep. Well, I know this shit, dog.
No, how come you didn't bring this up to Cairo? Because you know
I don't know, fool. Because you guys tell me to stay away from conspiracies, dog. But yeah, they've been known to find caves and no sé qué tanto out there at the Grand Canyon, ancient civilizations out there with the Native Americans and whoop-de-whoop, but you ain't allowed to go there.
Damn. So you're not allowed to go to that certain part of the Grand
Well, there's a
Canyon?
lot of places you're not allowed to go to. You're not allowed to go to Antarctica.
What happens if you go to that part of the Grand Canyon? What's in there? A civilization?
Fool, you can't go to fucking Area 51. I don't know where you go. You're not allowed to.
I'm just wondering what's there, bro.
I don't know, fool. It's literally why they don't want you to go, because they don't want you to find out.
Okay, X, what is confirmed that's there?
There's supposed to be an ancient civilization that's there with caves.
No. I'm talking about Area 51.
Oh, nothing's confirmed. It's supposedly aliens. That's where supposedly anything that they brought from Roswell or anything that UFO related, they go down there to do what is it? Reverse engineering, which is like basically what China does is they'll get an iPhone and they'll open the iPhone and they'll make the iPhone theirs. And since there's no copyright infringement in China, they can make the iPhone just like theirs and call it an iPhone or call it whatever the fuck they want, but it's the same technology. So it's basically what they claim to have happened at Roswell is that they found this spaceship that landed. They took it Area 51 and with reverse engineering, they figured out what like anti-gravitation is or whatever, where they can literally travel at any speed of time. And then that's when like Bob Lazar comes in. It's a whole fucking shit show. But it's
Wait,
deep.
there's really nothing confirmed in Area 51 about 50?
No,
Area 51?
nothing crazy. And there's not even Area 51. There's another area that's not Area 51 that everyone just... Area 51 is like the decoy. Because there's another area out there over there by Reno or Vegas, but it's called like Area 15. No, not Area 15. I don't know. It's another fucking compound down there, but it's the new Area 51, supuestamente. But if you go down there, they legit will come up to you and tell you to get the fuck out of here with guns.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Ever.
And I'm pretty sure if you say something, your family's in danger.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Men in black at your house.
It's just like two black foods.
Yep. Sector 15, that's what it's called. I knew it was something 15.
Next one.
Shout out to Mike, the comic. I think that's the guy that fucking told me.
Yeah. Also, make sure everybody hit that thumbs up too, man. I mean, like, I've seen a lot of you motherfuckers in here. Let's hit that thumbs up. Salute to everybody who hit that share button and everybody who's in the chat room too. I mean, we should be over 200 thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? What's the next one, Ray?
Edgar G, $2. I sent a train for my neighbor that got trained.
Oh yeah, he wants to come on the show, bro.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Y un troquero también. Some
Yeah.
guy that works at the fucking
We
at
don't
the Long
train the
Beach.
same.
Huh?
We don't train the same.
We don't train the same.
The same. I'll go
What the
first.
fuck
I've
was
said it. I'll
that,
go
bro?
first. I said it. I'll go first. I've said it. I will always. I might go first. Like if I bone a bitch and some bitch was like, "Does Izon want to come next?" I'm like, "Yo, Izon, ¿quieres?" And then I walk
Nope.
out.
Those amateur Mexican pornos.
I am not
Yeah.
getting involved in no train. I do not like sharing. I am good. I like paying for my own.
That's why when you go first, you're not
being
taking
a part of my
Yeah.
own experience.
Eight, bro.
Yeah, when you go first, it's not sharing.
No, I'm just saying, bro. It's like whenever, like, I go to a restaurant, I pay for my experience.
Yeah, but-
whenever I enjoy something to myself, it's my experience. I am not sharing with nobody.
But do you think this girl goes in there like when you know how they talk about going on tour? Do you think this girl goes in there with the mentality of like I'm gonna get trained by everybody on the bus? No, I think she goes in there trying to fuck the mero mero. Maybe he fucks her, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm done," and then he throws in the homie. I don't think she goes in there with that mentality. I'm pretty sure some of them do though.
I just think that's nasty, bro.
It is nasty.
Yeah. But is that the last one?
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Hey, I was looking at this list, bro. It says, and I don't know how I will confirm this as we go as this list. It says, this is a list of things 13 things that scared you as a kid, and they're particularly applies to like 90s kids, I guess, versus the things that actually scare you now. So, number 1 on the list, quicksand. I've said this before, dog. I fucking am scared of that shit, dog.
It's fake.
No, it's not. It's not fake. I know. I can take you somewhere where it's real quicksand, bro.
Where?
It's by these wetlands, and they tell you that like, hey, fool, if you cross this line, it's quicksand, and we're not gonna get you out.
This is not real.
If it's not real, then go stand in that shit.
Can I throw something in there and it'll disappear?
Well,
You say it's fake?
yeah, if it's fake, then go
Well,
in there.
I don't have to go in there, but if I throw something in there that's as heavy as me and as tall as me, that shit will disappear.
It would sink
Like
in
they're
there.
not, you can't.
It would sink in there. Yes.
If I step in there and I call 911 and I'm like, hey, my dumb ass came out with these on, I didn't believe that fucking quicksand was real. You're telling me the fireman cannot pull me out. That's what you're saying.
No, he can pull you out, but that doesn't mean that that's not quicksand.
But how deep is this quicksand?
You
Quicksand
don't know
to me-
that.
I'm pretty sure someone there knows that. Pretty sure someone has figured out that it's that deep.
Fool, I'll tell you where you can find quicksand, and so you can go check that shit out yourself.
Now, where do you go? Okay, like you asked me, where do you go to Hollow Earth? There has to be a stop. How deep
There
are we
it is.
talking? Yeah, it's not quicksand. The guy's right there. I just said how deep.
That's what quicksand is, stupid.
That's not deep. The people. That's no. Unless I see. Has someone died from quicksand? Real death. Not that movie shit. Quicksand ain't real, bro. That's not quicksand. That's just fucking deep sand. Even that quicksand right there, they're not dead. As if over 6 feet. Yeah, that's fake. So fake.
Oh shit, bro.
Bro.
Oh my lord, dog.
I need Steptone for this one. Even he doesn't believe in this shit.
Bro, it says that shit, quicksand has been encountered in the Santa Ana River, bro. It's sand that's like, feels like jelly.
Yeah, but can you die?
No, not like that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
That doesn't mean it's not quicksand. The only reason you think it's like that because of the fucking movies.
Then why are you scared of it? You're scared that you're gonna go what? To your ankles?
I'm not gonna fucking
Unless
go.
I'm wearing my Jordans, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not gonna go in quicksand. I don't like fucking going into like unknown waters anyways.
Well, I don't know, but you make it seem like it's scary. Quicksand ain't scary, dude. Quicksand ain't real.
Yeah, you die from suffocation.
Yeah, you know how
stupid.
short you have to be?
Nah, I mean, yeah, you gotta be a pretty small person.
Yeah. Like if you're one of those little things Ezon wants to rent out, don't go into quicksand. Like if you do $100, I might go in the quicksand and grab those $100. That's how much I don't give a fuck about that quicksand. Where if you threw,
So,
if you
alright,
threw a
cool,
heady
fine.
in there, if you threw a heady in there or something worth not $100, because I'm not fucking 18. But if you throw like a good amount where I'm like, yeah, I'll go get that shit.
If I threw a citizen, if I threw your
Yes,
citizen,
100%. I'll risk my life to fucking Quicksand for citizenship. Well, I quit.
damn, fucking Xavier, dog.
Yeah, what's another thing that I'm supposed to be scared about?
Well, I mean, it just said that it I don't know why you would be scared of Matilda.
So Matilda.
Yeah, this is like a.
I
Cairo
wanted to be
list.
Matilda.
It says Mrs.
I was scared of Miss Crunchable.
Yeah,
what was
that's
her
what
name?
it is, Mrs.
Brujito?
Trunchbull.
Miss Trunchbull? Yeah.
Yeah, locked kids in the closets with nails poking out of every angle.
What was that thing called?
And could buy them pigtails.
The chokey.
Yeah.
The chokey. You don't want to go in the chokey, dog.
Yeah, so I guess that's what kids were scared of. And number 3.
And when she make that kid eat that chocolate cake,
Yeah.
that shit was
That's fucked
epic.
up.
We got a super chat.
What's
Edgar
up?
G, $2. I know a trucker couple that has a dog with them.
Oh, they travel with the dog?
That's tight.
That's cool. Dog must hate that shit.
Nah, I mean, he
What
gets,
type of dog? It depends what type of dog. I'm over here thinking about like a lab. It probably a little fucking little.
I mean, it probably enjoys it, bro. You get to, like, fucking see different parts of the world. What the fuck?
You think he writes it down on his fucking diary or what?
He takes a shit everywhere. You know, like every different city, different shit. That's pretty epic as a dog, bro. You would be that dog. Yeah, right? That's fucking hella epic.
He tells all his dog friends, "I've been here, you haven't."
Yeah, bro. What's the number 3? I don't know why this is on the
Did
list.
you like Dr. Doolittle when you were little?
I did.
You did, huh?
Yeah. I don't know why this is on the list. I never liked Furbies, but it says people were scared of Furbies.
We got an incoming super chat from Luis Sanchez, $5, and this is pretty important. I quit my job at Amazon to hang with y'all. Gonna start something new soon. God bless.
What are you starting up, homie? Damn.
Yeah, that's how dope Jeff Bezos is. That he has people quitting.
I mean, dude.
We did
Like
that.
I say, I've said it before.
We did that.
Like I've said it before. First of all, Amazon isn't a fucking someplace you try to stick the rest of your life. Just get your money and figure out something, do something. Go to college, go to school. Fucking start making candles like E-Zone.
It's just like,
Just make a chamoy company at this point.
no.
Oh, stop hating on chamoy company. I'm trying to get a sponsor over here.
Invent synthetic chamoy.
Yeah, you can invent synthetic chamoy. Yeah, you know what no one's done? An IV chamoy.
Made a chamoy that somebody actually likes.
Damn.
No, some of them are good, but you gotta, you know how now you're eating it, drinking it? Come with an IV chamoy. Just for those super IV lovers, since there's so many of them.
The IV.
Straight
I'm
inject
actually
it.
gonna get one of those.
An IV?
Yeah, I'm supposed to go. I made an appointment.
For what? That's only when you're hungover, que no?
Nah, you're supposed to get vitamins and shit. I'm about to go get an adjustment after this. My back is fucked up. Sorry, I feel old, Xavier.
You got cats and shit.
You got cats?
You got cats and shit.
So? What does
No.
cats have to do with making you feel old?
I don't know. I feel like cats are like, you have a, I don't know. It's a lot. I don't know. Cats are to me, it's like George shit. George loves his cats. He's older.
I remember having a cat when I was a kid.
Yeah, you're stupid.
I don't know. To me,
Some kids have cats, bro. Why you hating on
I
cats?
think about old like cat ladies, like cat lady people.
Okay,
like,
I'm not a fucking lady, bitch. Yeah, fucking asshole. Stop hating on cats.
Izon's a cat dad.
yeah.
It's different when you're a dude and you have a cat. It's not a red flag. Fucking jerk. Spa filters? What the fuck is a spa filter? This list sucks.
I'm telling you, that
Number
shit
6,
sucks, bro.
Willy Wonka. Were you scared of Willy Wonka?
No, Willy Wonka was a shit, bro.
Yeah, right. He was the candy plug.
Yeah, I think he low key like if you going down the creepy pasta, yeah, oh god again. If you go down the creepy pasta, fucking supposedly killed him on purpose. He was trying to get rid of a ver quién era el mero mero. That's why he stuck with Charlie.
He killed all the little kids.
Yeah.
Why
He knew what he gave him the advice. Like the TV guy, what was his name? Tommy TV or whatever. He knew that he was gonna fall into a TV thing. He knew that the fat guy was gonna fall into the chocolate, into the thing,
Yeah.
and then the greedy bitch was gonna fall into the fucking squirrels.
Or eat the gum.
Yeah, so he gave them their test and they didn't fall for it. And I guess Charlie didn't fall for his, and that's why he wins. But
Remember when he went and he started floating?
yeah. Well, he was honest because he gave back the gobstopper.
Yeah.
Remember the gobstopper that fucking creepy guy came by and he was like, I don't want to give the
wanted one of those, bro.
gobstopper, and
That
he
shit
gave it back.
It never looked like it did in the movie, huh?
Of course not, bro. It's a movie. The Gobstoppers taste bomb, though. Nothing wrong with Gobstoppers.
What about, were you ever scared of getting lost at the grocery store?
I got lost at what is it? Boomers.
At Boomers?
Yeah, I got lost at Boomers, which is pretty terrifying. But
What's Boomers?
like Castle Park,
Oh, is that like where you
they're like mini golf and
where you have what is it, the go-karts?
yeah, I got lost there.
How'd you get lost there?
And my parents were freaking out because they had just crossed the border. So they're like, "Ya lo perdimos."
Damn.
I was just at the fucking bathroom. No, what the fuck?
You know
I
what
think
scared me as a kid?
What?
Watching America's Most Wanted.
For real,
Oh.
dude.
When they would put the mugshot or whatnot.
Yeah, that was the point of the show. Is
The last time this man was seen was wandering around the streets of downtown Los Angeles. The man is presumed to be armed and dangerous. If you see him, please call this number tonight. And then that fool would fucking go into it.
Yeah.
That shit
Show
was
was cool
tight.
though. That show was cool.
That show's fucked up. Like that fool John Walsh. The reason he's like that is because like they burned his
Yeah.
kid after that fool
Oh,
raped
really?
him. Yeah, like
Damn.
there was like that. I read that fool's
Who
book,
did,
dog.
who,
Wait,
who
what?
did that?
Wait, what
Who did such a
happened?
thing like
Some fool fucking kidnapped. So it was like some serial killer fool or something like that. He kidnapped his kid and like he raped him and then he lit him on fire or some shit like that. And like from what I remember, maybe I could be wrong. And then
Hey,
like
did he track him down? Did he
yeah,
find
and then
him?
that fool got justice served and shit, and then he dedicated his life to.
He has a really dope show.
Yeah, it's a fucked up story, bro. That fool's been through a lot of shit.
Damn. We got a super chat from Jordan Velasquez. $30. Shout out to my wife, Eileen, and Moment of Chaos in Espanol.
En español.
We need at least three more people. We need three people or more for a moment of
I'll
chaos.
do it with y'all.
Do it.
3, 2, 1.
Hizo no sabe hablar español, Caro vale pura verga, pura tecate o de homie. No está la mota, papá.
No, nunca le gusta
Damn,
trabajar,
fierro,
pinche
what's
estúpido.
up?
That's it.
Pinche huevón.
Get your way.
All right,
There.
next one. Is that it?
That was it.
They're playing music down there?
Yeah, they're playing. They're vibing already.
Savanda?
No, it's not a banda.
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, damn.
Pórtese bien, dog. Pórtese just bien. Just had his third podcast I recorded. This fool had a banda group in there already, dog.
Yeah, he was like,
Con banda y todo, dog.
Pórtense bien. That fool is
Pórtese
happy as fuck, though.
bien. Yeah, he's stoked. Pulled up in a brand new Mercedes, bro, flexing on me.
You got another one?
He went to go get his fix or whatever, an oil change, and it wasn't ready, so they gave him a 2001 AMG.
Oh, one?
2001, yeah, brand new. It was
How was
nice.
it brand new if it's 2001?
2021, my bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, what the
Yeah.
My bad,
It's
2021.
like, why would they give him a two? What dealership does he go to?
No,
Some
my bad.
1990s
No,
dealership?
2021. There was a brand, yeah, my bad.
Oakland Raider trucker, $50.
Damn, homie,
I
come
would
on the show.
Okay, here I go. I would come on show. But with all due respect, I couldn't do show in person because we get tested for drugs regularly. And I could pop for secondhand.
Can you wear a mask?
Maybe,
Yeah.
like he said, he could pop for secondhand. And it's been proven on YouTube videos that masks don't do shit for, protection. But we all
Yep.
know that.
I mean, no,
Maybe do a
you're
Zoom
wrong. You're
call?
wrong. You're wrong, guys. Remember, masks help you out with against COVID. Don't keep your mask on, dude. Keep your mask on, dude.
He says maybe do a Zoom call. I got some fun at AF Lot Lizard stories. Saludos.
Ooh.
Yeah, we can do that.
XG, he's on the ready. Yeah, we can do a Zoom.
Yeah, we need a Zoom or a hotline, bro. I need to hear that story about that fool's
Let's-
neighbor getting trained on.
Let's make an account.
Yeah, this fool's got a lot of lot lizards.
Okay, get on the account making, please.
Yeah, make it. We don't smoke the same account.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yes.
Zoom. Better come in hot.
I mean, yeah.
Yep. What's the next one? Oh, is that it?
Well, I mean, yeah. Just came up out of nowhere.
For back then, that being a trucker shit was a whole different game.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, you can have
Yeah.
a whole different family, dog.
Yeah, these fools did, bro.
Yeah.
Tenías vieja en cada ciudad. Vieja en cada ciudad, dog. That was the corrido. Vieja en cada ciudad. Nice, bro. No Instagram,
Who
no
did that
Facebook.
corrido?
Huh?
Who did that corrido?
I don't know. Now that let me look it up. I think it was Los Huracanes del Norte, probably. But, dude, those were the good old days for those fools. Now they get caught up. Their girls got their location. You're running late for drop-off. Te van a cobrar extra.
Yeah,
They got
bro.
their location. They know exactly where you're at, bro.
That's pretty. Yeah, I know, man. That's kind of fucked up, man. Well, not fucked up, but it's like it fucked up the whole game for those fools.
Yeah, it fucked up the whole game. Like, half the reason these troqueros probably were because of that. They're like, I'm just gonna leave this city, have another bitch here, have another bitch here.
Well, or they could be getting paid. You know, that could be also too money.
I mean, money.
Xavier is
And a
always,
plus.
Xavier is always thinking with his penis.
Well,
Yeah, but
troquero locochon, dog.
Troquero Locochon.
Yeah, homie.
I don't know what that is.
Never heard that song?
No.
Harold Ortiz. Look, troquero locochon is just that guy. It's just a song about it's this guy that transports drugs and shit. It's dope.
I have not heard it. But you know what?
Gerardo, come onto the podcast, fool.
Oh, he's huge.
Yeah, I'm down for that fool to come on the podcast, bro. If we could get a Zoom started, I know we could get it cracking and shit for a little bit. But I do want to thank everybody who tuned in today. Shout out to all you guys that
We got a super chat.
we got one.
Jeffy, $2. Farts for Baira.
I was waiting for one of those. Bite out. Gang it out. All right.
All right.
That was it? All right. Salute to everybody that tuned in today. I want to thank everybody who hit that thumbs up. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, make sure you hit that thumbs up. I want to thank our sponsors at budvac.com and at Cali Magic Farm. The code WDSTS saves you money on both those sites. So make sure you go ahead and save yourself some money as a listener. Also, I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm having some stuff added to the website. As soon as I get back home and later on today, it's got some new merch. So make sure you look out for that. Take advantage of it because it's limited edition. And I mean, it is limited. So make sure you guys check that out. We will be back tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow 7 to 9. We'll be at Hooter from the Yo 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 podcast will be joining us for real.
If he doesn't gotta, God's frozen with his kids and shit.
Nah, he got a sitter this time, dog. But yeah,
We don't bro the same.
Yeah, we don't bro the same. Hooter will be coming on, so hopefully I can get some dope stuff from Craft Beer Kings. I'm gonna go ahead and get some re-up.
Should I get an Uber?
Yeah, you should get
Saca la bolsita.
Nah, hell no, bro. They're not gonna do drugs. But yeah, make sure you guys to follow us on Instagram and make sure you guys follow my new page of Flavors by E-Zone. Shout out to Xavier.
What's up? Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you for everybody. If you're getting any Sam Tripoli shit, go to samtripoli.com. Tinfoil hat t-shirts there as well. And then that's pretty much it. Go get your candles. We might have a November shore. We still working on that?
Oh yeah, we got the location. I just gotta choose a date with you.
Okay, then yeah, we got a new location, maybe in El Monte, and it's a Peak support. Peak's a little joint. They sell beer, so stay tuned. But
Fuck yeah.
yes, it's gonna be dope. So stay tuned. And then Ray, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And thank you for coming to the show. I'm shooting with Steph Ton tonight. I can't wait to bring up what should I bring up to him? Xavier?
Ask him if he thinks Xavier is gay or not.
Fuck you.
I'll ask him. But I might know the answer to that one. I won't say it though.
Come on, you can go look at my pronouns on my Instagram. I have my pronouns. My pronouns are labeled there, all right, guys.
No way.
Yeah, that's what. Yes, my pronouns are there.
Follow me at Morning Shot Films. And see you all tomorrow night.
Peace out, y'all.